You could come. This is going to be such an exciting day. I hope you enjoy it. I think you will.
Isn't it about time for somebody's favorite radio program?
Theater of the absurd.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
I'll juke you up.
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rush, 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 get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened out at the OT show. It's not a bubble. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Oh, welcome to Touhyville for the 21st day of July, 2025. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
Excited?
Yes, it's Fair Week.
Yes, it is. Jeff Picotti Fair kicked off over the weekend. A little rainy.
Yeah,
but
I kept
still got the things happening.
Yeah, about the parade and stuff.
Yeah.
Just because it was nonstop.
Yeah, it was really coming.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, there's sometimes you can go out in the rain and it's kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's, that was a very big deal rain.
Yeah.
It was not no big deal rain.
Yeah. But I wonder if folks just went,
and then you
this
just go,
is what it
okay,
is.
so I get soaked.
We're wet. We're on the back of a flatbed. Like, I bet the kids were having a blast.
Sure.
Like,
because
it's probably not
destroyed,
cold.
I mean, it wasn't cold.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I kept going,
yeah.
I hope it doesn't spoil the fun. Then I fast forwarded and saw the kids thing with the foam.
Oh.
And that kills me every time because that's something my kids never experienced. Like, we didn't have like foam fights and stuff like that, but it looks like a free for all every time and fun. Like,
yes,
I want to be in that. It kind of reminds me of Tomato Blast without the smell.
Yeah, it looks like it was just an absolute blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, the foam thing just looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So.
Now, meanwhile, we had a relaxing, great huli chicken. We cooked a little, but not too much. We just sat and relaxed, which I needed, and then you needed because you run harder than I do even. And but I got to tell you, we saw Superman, and I think I'm the only American that thought it sucked.
See, I didn't think it sucked.
I just was like, what am I doing here? Get me out of here.
I don't know why you went. Honest to God. I mean, I just don't know. I don't understand.
The marketing worked. The advertising worked. Yeah. I was like, I don't want to be left out. It was kind of a little bit of FOMO. Mm-hmm. Kind of like people would be like, oh, this great movie on the screen. It was great.
Yeah.
And then I'd see it at home and go, meh, it wasn't so great.
Yeah.
Instead, I saw it on the screen and went, meh, it wasn't so great.
Yeah.
I'm glad I went, and I'm so thankful that Fountain Stone Theater is in our backyard and inexpensive.
Yeah.
I mean, I just because when I've gone to movies with the kids in Phoenix, it's $20 a ticket.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, this is $100. No, thanks. I don't. No. And I get that it's big leather, cushy. I don't care. I'm sitting in a chair watching. I mean, what do I care about that? I'm not taking a nap. So, yeah. So that's obscene to me. Like that it costs the kids $80 when they want to go see a movie.
Yeah.
For a couple with popcorn and stuff. So, yeah.
So, I'm a comic book movie fan, and I'm a DC fan more than I'm a Marvel fan.
Yeah, because
So
I
was
had
looking
never
forward
seen
to
the
it.
Galaxy people in there. Like I didn't know who they were. I've never seen anything that had them, like with the crazy haircut on the one and the chick and the
So I didn't know who a lot of the people were.
Oh,
So-
you didn't?
No, I
Okay,
mean, I
we
knew-
didn't talk about that.
Yeah.
I just assumed I was out of the loop.
No,
Missed the memo.
but that's and I guess that was my take on it. It was just kind of like, I don't know. It was too oddball for me. And I watched a video last night on YouTube about that. This is James Gunn, who took over DC from the Marvel universe, and he
took over DC.
So DC so the comic books.
Yeah.
There's Marvel comic books, which is like
Spider-Man,
Hulk,
Batman.
Nope.
Oh.
Spider-Man, Hulk, Avengers, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Then you have DC, which is Batman, Superman, Flash,
Was Spider-Man always
Aquaman.
separate than Batman?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, even
Two
in our
different-
day?
Two different comics.
I did not
two
know
different
that.
companies.
Okay.
So those were the two different companies early on, was Marvel and DC.
Okay.
So DC movies, or the DC whatever, has now been taken over by James Gunn. They hired him to run everything. And his whole plan is to have essentially kind of one world that crosses over between
superheroes.
Movies. No.
Oh.
I got a sentence that I got. So, so my brain's just not moving fast enough this morning.
Yeah.
So
rhymes good. Sounds
right.
like. First syllable.
It's not a quiz. It's not a quiz. You don't have to pass.
I know. I don't. I do that all the time. Bad
So he wants DC to cross over between movies, television, games, cartoons, all of it, like to be within the same world. So he's doing this, and I just felt like, and maybe this is what superhero fans want. I felt it was too like spacey and like, I don't know. I guess I like my superheroes a little more grounded, and I know it's not real. He flies, he's an alien who flies around and stuff like that. But I guess I want him in the real world and not all this craziness. Maybe that's what I like about Batman. That he's not really a he's not a superhuman. He's a human who does super things. So maybe that's why part of my attraction to Batman. I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't put my finger on why Batman I like. And this I did not.
I just thought it was fine. Like, it was big, so I was glad I saw it on the movie screen and with popcorn and all that stuff. But it's not one of those that I'll go watch over and over again. It was too odd to me, just for me.
Yeah.
But maybe that's what superhero people want. Maybe that's why the Marvel things did so well. I don't know. Maybe I'm out of the loop there. Today's Global Hug Your Kids Day. It's always a good one.
Always.
All right. Speaking of Superman, invite an alien to live with you day. So I don't know any aliens, but
all right.
It's the only time I can ever think of that, the first one that I think of is My Favorite Martian. Did you watch that show when you were a kid?
I did not.
No. That was Bill Bixby and now I can't think of his name. Ray Walston, maybe. It was an old one, but it was Bill Bixby before.
Before the Hulk.
Oh, it was before my my son, Courtship of Eddie's father, Ray Walston. Yep.
Okay.
So, and I believe Ray Walston was a Martian who was living with Bill Bixby. It was an old sitcom from the 60s, I think.
Was it on Saturdays?
I don't know when it was. I wasn't alive when it was on originally, so it was on reruns.
I'm just saying, because if I didn't see it, a lot of times it was on Shabbat.
Yeah.
Like it was on the Sabbath.
I remember it being on like Channel 50. It was an old sitcom that my dad would watch reruns of. So,
All right.
Legal drinking age day. I'm sure this is when they changed it to 21.
Okay.
I believe, I think they did it in Illinois. The year my mom turned 18, they moved it to 21. Like,
Bummer.
Yeah, I believe that's what it was. National Be Someone Day. Well, everyone is someone. Get out of the doghouse day. All right. I recommend flowers or jewelry. It's usually a good way to do it. National Lamington Day.
Wait a minute. Why do I remember this from it's English?
Oh, it's not like a cartoon or something? I thought it was a cartoon.
Okay, a Lamington. Oh, it's Australian.
No.
It's Australian. It's like a pedophore almost, it looks like. Squares of butter cake or sponge cake coated in an outer layer of chocolate sauce.
All right.
Oh, and it's rolled in coconut. You
Ooh.
lost. I know I lost you there.
I was there for a second, but tug of war tournament day. Okay. And take a monkey to lunch day.
Okay.
Today's an odd one. Quite a few odd ones. Yeah. If you have a pet monkey, today's the day to take them to lunch. So there you go. It's very odd. I don't.
Yeah.
How does that end up with a day?
I know,
Like,
right?
Who picked that to be a day? So
right.
All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we got to close out our poll question from Friday. And then we got to get to a new poll question today. Nancy and Justin saying good morning. Good morning, folks. Thanks for hanging out this morning. We appreciate it. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Stick around.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Summer's not over, but time is running out to make it count. At St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer, you can still jump into hands-on training for careers in healthcare, trades, commercial driving, or veterinary care. Programs are starting in July and August, and spots are limited. Whether you're fresh out of high school or ready for a career change, this is your moment. Affordable, local, and career-ready. Start here and go anywhere. Enroll today at stjoe.edu.
When you're making summer memories, let Red Baron Liquor's family of stores bring on the refreshment. From the crisp pop of a cold craft beer to the clink of glasses filled with top shelf bourbon or floral gins. Every outing deserves the perfect pour. Discover an impressive array of $1 shooters and wines to complement your next meal. Plus, truly flavored vodkas for mixing or sipping. Visit Rensselaer, DeMotte, Morocco, or Cedar Lake. Red Baron Liquor has your summer spirit waiting.
Having your jewelry, coins, and collectibles properly appraised is often one of those projects that just gets backburnered. In the unfortunate event of a loss, however, you are going to want to be comfortable that your documentation is thorough and accurate, and no one is more qualified than Dirk's Fine Jewelry.
And some of you may not be aware, but Jeff Dirk is the only GIA graduate gemologist in residence in the greater Lafayette area.
And Liz and I both are the only International Society of Appraisers members in Lafayette, combined with the only 2 USPAP-compliant appraisers for personal property.
Insurance, liquidation, fair market, divorce, family disbursement, and more. It can sometimes be critical that you have a detailed document prepared by a qualified appraiser.
In these fluid and ever-changing markets, it's more important than ever to make sure your appraisal is up to date and your appraiser is properly trained, credentialed, and current with the latest legislation and standards.
Bjork's Fine Jewelry checks all of the right boxes for education, training, qualifications, certifications, and experience.
Let Bjork's Fine Jewelry be your personal jeweler while also offering Lafayette's largest and most complete jewelry store.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Bjorks.com.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I hadn't paid my taxes in 8 years. I owe the IRS a lot of money.
Louie was in deep trouble.
We're going to take your house, put a lien on your bank account, garnish your pay. They don't care. They're going to take your paycheck.
Louie found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. 8+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $1 billion for their clients.
Optima Tax, they helped me. They calmed me down. They made me feel comfortable, and I trust them.
Louie has a lot to be thankful for.
I don't owe the IRS anymore, and I'm able to live a comfortable life, a lot better life. It was because of Optima Tax.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation. Take it from Louie.
If you owe the IRS, don't go it alone. Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-783-8055. That's 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at EnduranceWarranty.com.
In sports, it's the dream team. And if your car is out of warranty, there's a team for that as well. You, the driver, your mechanic, and Endurance to pay for the repair bills. I'm Danica Patrick. In the past 5 years, auto repair costs have gone up over 36%. And if your manufacturer's warranty is expired, you'll have to cover it all. With an Endurance auto protection plan, no matter what the mileage, if your car is under 20 years old, Endurance can get you covered on the engine, electrical system, transmission, AC, and more. Endurance has plans for any budget. Repairs can be done by the certified mechanic of your choice. Plans cover 24/7 towing, battery jumps, fuel deliveries, tire changes, and lockout services. Act now and get the benefits of our Elite Plan, a $2,000 value at no extra cost. With Endurance, you could never pay for covered auto repairs again. So call now for your free quote.
Call 800-291-0342. 800-291-0342. 800-291-0342.
Baby, are you ready to rock?
97.7 FM WLQI. The Q. Touhyville. Now even Touhier.
Good morning there, friend. Shut your mouth. What's your problem? What's my problem? Yes, what's your problem? What's my problem?
Sorry, I'm not really a morning person.
Not a morning person.
You're not a morning person.
I am not a morning person.
All right, not a morning person.
Maybe you're in the wrong business.
Maybe you're in the wrong business.
Yeah, you would think so.
But for you, I make an exception.
Showtime!
Welcome into Touhyville. Steven Sherrill with you here. It is Monday morning. We're ready to get things going here. Portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at Supercuts. If you're a stylist looking for a gig, they're looking for you. Visit jobs.supercuts.com. Find out more about all the different things that come along with working at Supercuts in Rensselaer or Lowell. Also, want to mention our friends over at Another Season in DeMont. Need a gift for any reason. Head to Another Season in DeMont. Like them on Facebook. Follow on Instagram. So many good things for whatever it is that you need to do, need to get for somebody.
Look at Exhibit A, the patch bar.
Oh yeah, Cheryl's got. It's hard to see in that light. It's not.
It's
there
like
you go.
I bought a what you call it, a pair of overalls almost on sale.
Okay.
Just they were plain.
Okay.
And then I just went to town with patches.
Nice.
Had them sewn on and
very cool.
The end.
So there you go.
So it was just a plain old Jane old overall, and I just made it kind of my own with all my favorite stuff.
Yeah. Very cute. All set for the fair.
Yes.
All right. Let's go take a look at our poll question from yesterday. Or no, from Friday. Yesterday we weren't here. We're off on Sunday, so we don't do a show then. So, but Friday, we had asked you if your spouse or significant other asked how they look in an outfit, or if you like the outfit, do you tell them the truth even if you don't like it? So if you don't like the outfit, do you tell them? 87% said yes.
Yeah.
They tell them that they don't like it. 11% said sometimes.
Well, it all sparked from like a weird question where it was like, what it was that 50% of people actually said nasty things about their spouses or their significant others in what they were wearing or made fun of it. What was the word they used? They said trashed or something.
Talk trash about their significant others.
And I was
outfits.
like,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Like, that's not talking trash, though.
No.
Saying, like, I've seen you in more attractive or
right.
color or whatever it is. I don't think that's talking trash.
I agree.
You sat with, let's say, Mike. She looks ridiculous.
Right.
Look at her.
To me is talking trash.
I'd be like, why would I be in a relationship with you? Like, do that.
Right.
Like on your teeth or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I've got lipstick on my teeth. Like, I don't want to walk around with some parsley between my two front teeth. Thanks.
Yeah.
That's not trash talking, though.
No.
So trash talking is not truth telling, I guess. There's
so the poll was the question that we had gotten the question from 44% of Americans are cool trash talking their spouse's outfit. So
not that I wouldn't care from the perspective that you didn't like it, because I don't like consult you like, oh, what do you think? I'm about to put all these patches on this on these overalls. What do you think? I mean, you'd be like, wait, what are you gonna do? Like,
right. It's just not
that's
my thing.
not your thing. But if you started to talk, again, like, hey, Mike, she looks bananas. She looks like she's from a circus.
Right.
Right. I'd be like, why am I even with you? Like, I don't. That's not cool.
Right. Well, that's why I don't understand the way they worded it, because to me, that's what trash talking is, and I've never said anything about your outfits or the way you dress that I wouldn't say to you or haven't said to you.
Right. You would never embarrass me like on purpose. Like,
no, but it's not a secret that you dress loud, you dress wild, you dress colorful, you like different things, you have a lot of fashion,
questionable fashion.
No, it's a choice.
It's an expression.
You make choices. Yeah. And so to me, like, that's that to me is the same as someone saying I dress like plain.
Okay.
It's not a surprise.
So look at this. So Justin, who's been married or together for 18 years, right? I used to tell her the truth, but after 18 years, I just tell her whatever she wants because she's going to do what she wants anyway, which is kind of your boat, don't you think? But that's different. Like, she may want to do what she wants anyway. That doesn't mean she doesn't want your opinion on it. Your true opinion.
Because I can tell you from a guy's standpoint, at some point when you share your opinion enough times and we don't feel like it makes a difference, we're like, why ask? Like, just do you.
Okay, it's almost like when I say to you, hey, I don't feel so good. Can you feel my forehead? I think I have a fever. 100% of the time, you're going to put your hand on there, and it's going to be warmer than whatever I've got going on my head. And you're going to go, yeah, no, you don't, you're fine. Or you feel fine to me.
Right.
I still ask you. I'm not quite sure why, because I'm not feeling well and I'm looking for like you to say,
like validation.
Validation. But it doesn't change the way I feel.
Well, that's just, I was thinking the same thing about this morning. Like, you came downstairs and thought it felt muggy in the first floor. And I didn't.
And then you check the temp.
It doesn't matter either way. If the temperature says 74 or 78, if you're muggy, you're muggy.
Right.
That's how I feel. There's times in the wintertime, I have the thermostat set at 70, but there's certain days where I just feel cold. So I knock it up to 72 or 73.
Right.
I'm cold.
Right.
No matter what it says in here,
I'm cold with you.
I'm worried about it's got to do with your feeling. So,
Yeah. I wonder why we do that psychologically.
I don't know.
If we're trying to not be the oddball or trying to be together or sharing our misery
I guess. I don't know.
Do you feel muggy? Yeah. Okay, let's be muggy together.
Right. Okay, so I'm not crazy.
How romantic.
Yeah. Justin says there's no use of trash talking her clothes because she would do a better job trash talking mine. I basically wear camo or shorts. But yeah, I mean that's
I like that.
Yeah, I mean
that's Steve. He's like, what's the trash talk about a Batman shirt?
Right. That's all I mean, it's some kind of Touhyville shirt. Today's the Q.
Right.
Or it's Batman or Cubs. I mean, I've just now started adding to the wardrobe like just solid colored shirts. Just to wear a blue shirt. Just to wear a gray shirt. But for the most part, they all have stuff on them. So yeah. I mean, it's just and honestly, who cares?
Yeah.
Like if you like what you're wearing, and how many times do I say that to you?
Well,
you like it, then what does it matter? Like,
well,
I'm gonna think you're attractive no matter what.
Yeah,
that's who I am.
Aw,
no, but
you heard it here, folks.
But so
that
if
never
you
gets
like,
old.
No,
it doesn't.
Good.
It doesn't, especially when, like on my birthday, when I came down in my hair, I hadn't done my hair curly in a long time, or put any product in it, so I dried it with product, and you're like, holy cow.
Right? Yeah. So if you want to dress a certain way, do it.
Yeah.
There's days that you just will go basic shorts and shirts too, and that's fine. Like it's all fine. So
it's basic slob.
No. Well, then that would mean I'm a slob every day. So that's so anyway. All right. So along those lines.
So today's poll question is what?
So along those lines, and we're going to dive more into the article a little bit later on, so that we don't get stuck into it right now because we just don't have the time for it yet. But we will. Came across a poll about whether or not opposites really attract.
Oh, I think they do.
Are you and your spouse or significant other more opposite or more similar?
Ooh.
So, because if you just said, are you opposite or similar? It's like, okay, there's a lot of ways it kind of, there's gray areas. So which one are you more? Are you more opposite or are you more similar? So
what did you answer?
I haven't answered yet. So
I'm stuck.
Yeah. So
because we're opposites in a lot of ways, but it's the yin to the yang. Like I would really say you're my yin to the yang. Or I'm your yin to the yang.
But then that's more opposite. They might fit, but then that's more opposite.
Right, but then I was thinking just last night when we were making huli huli chicken, how everything flows. Like I marinated it, obviously, and found the recipe and all that stuff. Recipe seeker, like that doesn't flip your switch.
Nope.
I eat with my eyes. So if I come across something and I'm like, ooh, that looks yummy, then I want to make it. And then I research and I print off. And then, but you were making the meat as I was making the sauce and everything like that. And then we always come together nice. It's never, what is this stuff? Or why'd you burn the chicken? Or why, like, it's never like that. It's a very,
But
I'm working on this project, you're working on that project, and then we put it together and
but that's just teamwork. That's not opposite or similar.
I did find George Honeycutt's like comment really funny. It's like, how many more bites did you have to, like, I think because the way you took the picture, it made we took the same picture just differently. Like it's not the same picture, but we took the picture of the same thing. You came from an aerial view and it looked like I was trying to starve you to death. Here's your ration of 2 bites. Enjoy.
See, and I didn't understand the comment because I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I came at it from a different angle, and then it looked like enough food. I think that's what he meant, but it cracked me up. I fell out. He's like, what? You get your 2 morsels of
got it. I didn't understand.
I think that's what he was trying to say.
Gotcha. I didn't understand that.
Yeah.
Justin says we have almost nothing in common. and like almost nothing the same. We had our 18-year marriage anniversary in April. So,
oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
18 years. We would be, what, 16? 11. 14. 14. We'd be 14. I'm going to leave. Steve's like, what's happening, math genius? Not.
My sister and her husband yesterday, 23 years. I know.
Oh, wow.
And I think she said in September will be 31 years since they started dating. So,
wow.
yeah, but I think yesterday.
And they're adorable together. They're just.
I didn't realize it was her anniversary. We were just on it just happened to be on the phone, and she said, I just said, so how are things? Like usually like one of us will have something going on, so we'll talk a bunch, and then the other one will go, so how are things by you? You know what I mean?
Did you put it in your, now did you put it in your?
No.
You should, so that you wish them happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Oh, my Lord.
I said it when she told me.
Yeah.
Yeah, 23 years. I thought it's just wild when you think about, because I still think of her as my little sister.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's just wild. And I remember setting them up on a date because he's actually my close friend. He was probably my best friend at the time,
Wow.
And yeah.
And you
we're
set
not
them
anymore.
up and you didn't think that was ill?
Well, we were best friends, as I said that. We're not anymore because he won't forgive me for introducing him to my sister.
No.
So,
no. No, but normally I would think that'd be like, ew.
But I knew that they liked each other, and I knew the only thing holding him back was that we were friends, and he was worried that it would cause a problem.
Yeah.
So that's why. I mean, when I say I set them up, I mean we all worked together, and it was obvious to everybody that they liked each other. Like they just they just weren't doing anything about it. So yeah. So and obviously it worked out.
Obviously, right?
Yeah. So
crazy.
Yeah. So anyway. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll dive into what's happening, and then maybe we'll get into this things that are opposites in relationships and things. And
because there's opposite things that work, and there's opposites that are deal killers, I would think.
Sure, absolutely, I would think so. Yeah, no doubt. So all right. So head to the our Facebook pages, the Q 98 Gold and Touhyville, and answer the poll question, letting us know. Are you and your spouse or significant other, or were you, like if you're not together anymore, more similar or more opposite? Let us know.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny and breezy with a high near 84. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 63. Tuesday, sunny and breezy with a high near 85. Tuesday night, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 66. Wednesday, sunny and hot with a high near 92. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low around 74.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Summer's not over, but time is running out to make it count. At St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer, you can still jump into hands-on training for careers in healthcare, trades, commercial driving, or veterinary care. Programs are starting in July and August, and spots are limited. Whether you're fresh out of high school or ready for a career change, this is your moment. Affordable, local, and career-ready. Start here and go anywhere. Enroll today at stjo.edu.
Immerse yourself in the nostalgic aroma of home-cooked meals at Royal Oak Family Restaurant. They offer a diverse menu from kiddie delights to Italian fares, seafood specialties to endless options. Royal Oak offers daily specials and soups. Every Friday is a fish fry special with prime rib being offered every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Visit them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that everyone in the family can enjoy. Royal Oak Family Restaurant in Rensselaer, where meals become memories. When you say Rensselaer Marathon by the Tracks, Rensselaer Raceway Gas, or even Rensselaer BP by the River, one thing comes to mind, and that's convenience. At each location, you'll find they have snacks, drinks, hot food, and almost anything you need to satisfy your cravings and household needs. The fact is, Shorty and his excellent team are ready to serve you. For convenience, quality fuels, and friendly neighborhood service, visit all three locations: BP by the River, Rensselaer Marathon by the Tracks, and Raceway Gas. Quality fuels, quality people.
Revolutionize off-roading for everyone with the all-new Ridge Crew side-by-side. A 4-cylinder engine delivers all the power your team needs to move heavy cargo or ride recreationally on challenging terrain. A fully enclosed cab with 2-row space and HVAC keeps the crew comfortable in every season. Command peak premium performance together.
Visit Sanders Cycle on 231 in Rensselaer or online at sanderscycle.com.
When their country asked them to serve, they served their country. Now it's our turn to support our veterans. Make your plans now to be at Goodstock Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. The mission of this day-long music festival is to support the Jasper Newton Veterans Assistance Fund that provides assistance to veterans and their families in Jasper and Newton counties that are facing financial hardship. The day starts with a pancake breakfast at 8 a.m., followed by a motorcycle flag escort ride to honor our military heroes. Gates open at 1:30 with plenty of food, community vendors, and a day of unforgettable live music, highlighted by performances from Lindsay Lau, the Jason Wells Band, the Y Store, and Rock America. Buy your tickets online at goodstockmusicfestival.eventbrite.com or at the gate. For more information and sponsorship information, visit goodstockmusicfestival.com or email them at info@goodstockmusicfestival.com. Goodstock, Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. Help support America's heroes.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Since 1995, Boise's Indiana Truck Accessories has been Northwest Indiana's trusted source for top quality truck accessories and expert installations. Boise's is an authorized real truck dealer. They specialize in window tinting, trailer hitches, truck caps, and tonneau covers, and more. Boise's does detailing on cars and trucks too. Stop by and see John and the different displays on hand at the Boise showroom, located at 603 South Halleck Street in DeMont. Visit boises.com and like them on Facebook. Boise's, driven by quality, powered by experience.
Touhyville, now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
Good morning, everyone, and a big welcome back.
Looks like you're ready to go back to work.
You want to go back to work?
And when do you go back to work again? Monday's good for me.
Well, that's great. Great.
Because today is Monday. It's Monday.
Monday's not good. No, Monday's fine. It's a perfect way to start the day.
Turn the radio on. Welcome to the show.
All right, here we go. Hold your ears, folks.
Mount up.
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Portions of the show today brought to us by our friends over at Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland, where customer satisfaction is number one. Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland.com is the website. Visit them. They are your trusted Chevrolet dealership in Kentland. Also, want to mention our friends over at the Farmers Market. We went briefly to the Farmers Market Saturday,
briefly.
but you got exactly what you were looking for. You got your green beans. That's what we went for. We needed wanted green beans for our dinner on Saturday night, and that's exactly what we had. We had good steaks grilled, baked potato, green beans, all good
and I'm
stuff.
still using all the garlic I bought last week and the week before that. The garlic, the onions. I don't know what those onions are.
Yeah. And you said Cult Family Farms is doing pork chops again this Tuesday?
Yes, sir.
So cook pork chops this Tuesday night, tomorrow night. So
well, and that's such a convenience. Oh, was it great to just pull up, we needed a tomato, we needed green pepper, we needed a couple little things. Grabbed that, and then we had made a baked potato and done. Because I'm fried by the time dinner rolls around, and I'm trying to do like good healthy meals, you know, but your brain just doesn't work at that time. I've been up too long.
Well, and so many people I saw standing there in line for the pork chops last week when they did it.
Mm-hmm.
It was last Tuesday,
yeah.
And they just saying, this is so convenient. It's so easy because
Yeah,
now I don't have to worry about dinner. I don't have to think about dinner. It's just
so 4:30 to 6 on Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Short but sweet, just enough for you to jump in and jump out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, I was kind of disappointed though because all the bakers were baking at the fair, and I was like, "What do you mean you don't have the snickerdoodles?"
Yeah, you wanted the Von
I
Tobel,
was
yeah.
like, "Ah!"
Yeah, that's
Well, it took me a minute because I'm like, "Wait a minute, where'd everyone go?" You know?
Yeah, but
Verdant Lee was there.
Yeah.
So, yep.
So, and then we'll also have a basket to be giving away on Friday. So, yep. So, all right, let's see what's happening. A new poll shows that 55% of Americans think ICE raids have gone too far.
How many? What percent?
55%. Another poll shows 75% of Americans think Coldplay's Kiss Cam has gone too far.
They do not. Oh, I get it. That's the joke. Okay, sorry. Yeah, all right. Sorry, I'm going to go home and start all over again.
Oh, my. Experts say AI will replace white-collar jobs and robotics will replace the blue-collar jobs. Thankfully, lowly jobs like radio hosts are still safe. No one wants that.
We got nothing to worry about.
No computer even wants to bother. Even robots have said that pays too little.
Does
I'm
it?
sorry.
Right.
We're not doing that.
I know I don't work for money, but that's a whole special place.
A new study shows the primary cause of obesity is poor eating habits. Thanks, scientists.
Right. Tomorrow we'll do colors.
You guys are right on top of all the important ones. New research has also found that Uranus generates its own internal heat. Yeah, it does, especially on Taco Tuesday. It's
Where's your? I can't. That was the perfect.
I know.
Right there, you go.
I'm
like,
I can only do. I only have so many hands.
Come
I'm
on, man.
over here.
Don't slack.
The Steve Miller Band announced that they are canceling their North American tour due to climate change, and also the fact that it's no longer 1983. But how does climate change cause you to cancel your tour? Stop it.
Climate change.
Stop it.
Abracadabra. I'm surprised they just didn't do a little magic.
Right. I mean, come on.
I want to reach out and grab you.
Yeah.
Now, did they have any hit past that? Because I remember Abracadabra.
I didn't even think of Abracadabra. The one that pops into my mind is the, I'm a joker. I'm a toker. I'm a midnight smoker.
Oh, that's that?
Yeah. Some people call me the Space Cowboy. Some people call me Maurice. And everybody else in the band is like, I'm just going to call you Steve. just Steve. Yeah. In Nevada, a shirtless man carrying a knife in a sheath chugged a bottle of hot sauce and then challenged random people to a fight in a store parking lot. Yeah. He was arrested and charged with trying to impersonate someone from Florida. This week is.
My throat hurts thinking about chugging.
Right. Yeah, that's the one part that's crazy, right? Not that he's walking around with a machete next to him, It's Shark Week.
Is it really?
Yeah, they say sharks are the most feared things in water. The most feared things on land, Tesla robotaxis.
Speaking of which, we did not talk about Jaws 50 documentary.
Yeah.
Was that good?
Yeah, that was.
That and So It Goes. Billy Joel's thing.
Yes.
If you haven't seen that, stop what you're doing, call off sick, and go watch it.
It was to watch it.
Super fantastic.
Yes, it was. It was really, really good.
Okay,
both were
funny,
really
funny
good.
song.
Both were really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I Know What You Did Last Summer flopped in theaters over the weekend.
Yeah, it's like the 65th time they're doing this, though.
Well,
I know. You know what I did last summer? Okay.
All right.
Don't you feel like it's like the 90th time you've heard about this movie coming back?
Well, I don't know how many sequels they had, but now they're just doing like a reboot. redo, or I don't know, whatever.
Part G.
It's probably been 30 years. It's probably, minutes.
Don't do that to me.
I'm just
Don't
saying,
do that.
when you think about it.
Back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean 10 years ago? No,
Right.
I mean in the 90s.
Right. So, anyway, I Know What You Did Last Summer flopped in theaters, but I Know What You Did at a Coldplay concert was a massive hit online. It was huge. So, and lastly, all federal funding has been pulled from PBS, which means soon Oscar the Grouch might not be the only person in Sesame Street living in a garbage can. The others might having fun here on a fine Monday morning. I have to be honest though, and I'm torn on this to the whole idea of
PBS
of PBS, NPR, all this, so I keep thinking about NPR. Okay. National Public Radio. They're doing the same thing we are. Why are they government funded and we're not? They're doing radio, NPR, National Public Radio. They do radio shows. And if I'm wrong, somebody can point it out to me. I don't understand how they're serving the public any different or better than commercial radio stations are. Well, we bring them the news. We bring them emergency alerts. We are part of an emergency alert system across the country. We have all those things in place. So if I'm wrong, I'm just not sure why, if their programming is so worthwhile, why can't it be run with commercials or sponsorships?
Well, I think wasn't it a guarantee that like in times of like it was on no matter what?
So are we.
That's true.
I mean, I
don't know. I don't know. This is a question for the IBA, I think.
I'm just curious.
Because I can tell you that it crushes my spirit that PBS is not going to be around anymore. I mean, that I grew up with Sesame Street and Electric Company and all those songs, all those shows and stuff. So I don't.
I get it. It crushes my spirit that the Late Show won't be on anymore.
Right.
But things change and things happen.
Yeah.
I think it's really interesting. As far as I know, David Letterman hasn't spoke about this at all because he created it. There was no Late Show until he switched from NBC to CBS. So he created the Late Show. I mean, it's just weird to me, but things change. I was stunned when I realized
it was a $1.1 billion allocated to the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
And I don't know. Now that might be multiple stations. Like does a piece of that go to Channel 11 in Chicago? Does a piece of that go to the other, like to the stations, or is it to the network? Like, I don't know how that all works. So, but I know it's probably been 15 years that Sesame Street was on HBO. And I think they still were supplying the shows to PBS, but HBO took on the cost. And I think they just stopped doing it and somebody else just picked it up. Maybe Netflix. I forget. But I get that it's subsidized by donations. It's, that some of them are sponsorships without commercials. I guess I don't think they're allowed to run commercials, but they can say, this block of programming is, brought to us in part by, Sears, and they get a little thing, but I've always thought, I don't know what the difference is between that and a commercial, but,
Okay. Were there limitations on who could sponsor?
I don't know.
Okay.
Like I said, I'd have to learn more.
I have to learn more a little bit. Mm-hmm.
But I'm not so sure that it's that I'm bothered by it. I'm torn.
Well,
you know.
the only part in it, or one of the parts in it that bothers me, is the whole banning of stuff, like that it's considered, I think Trump considers it left leaning.
Mm-hmm.
So that, like, it's not to save money necessarily so much as to ban that voice.
Right.
That I've got a problem with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I get that.
You know,
because when the government starts squashing the voice they don't like in the media, then we have a problem.
That's when I'm like, wait, what?
Right.
Like,
Either way.
yeah. No, either way.
Mm-hmm.
Even there's a lot of things I don't like, but yeah.
Christine says the money was cut off because they were biased instead of staying neutral, leaning toward Democrats. And to me, Christine, I don't have an opinion on that because I don't listen to NPR, so I don't know if that's factual. But I do feel like this administration, if you don't
fall in
pander to him, he feels that that's dissent. So I think that's a scary situation. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, we got Find the Big Deal with Strachan Van Til. Frank is back with sports, and then we got plenty of other things to get into, including this opposites attract thing. So we're gonna get into that when we come back. We'll dive into that as well. So stick around.
Since 1969, FTC Enterprises has kept the region rolling strong. From custom Terra wheels for your ag needs to car, truck, commercial semi, or off-road tire needs, trust in decades of experience and a passion for quality. Need fabrication work? Stop by their shop and check out their FTC Custom Cuts plasma table, ready for your next project. Pulaski County's largest tire retailer. For expert service or a custom quote, call FTC Enterprises at 219-567-2441 or visit 4455 South US Highway 421 in Francisville. FTC Enterprises, the wheels that drive the future.
Looking for a school that puts your child first? At Tri-County School Corporation, students are the heart of our mission, where we focus on the individual needs of our students through strong academic programs, opportunities to earn dual college credit, and a commitment to excellence in all we do. At Tri-County, we work hard for your student, striving to be one of the best small rural schools in Indiana. Give your child the education they deserve. Visit trico.k12.in.us to enroll today or call our corporation office for a personalized tour. Go Cavs!
Your wife is hot.
Okay, take it easy.
Seriously, she is hot.
Okay, I get it.
No. My wife told me your wife is hot.
Okay.
She said your air conditioner is not working and she's hot.
Oh, yeah. But everyone I call says they'll get here when they get here.
You got to call Rick from RH Mechanicals. He gets it done quickly and fixes things the right way. Trust me, he knows what he's doing. Give him a call, 219-405-5379.
RH Mechanicals for all your heating and AC needs, 219-405-5379. Be sure to like RH Mechanicals Inc. on Facebook.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
It's the 101st Jasper County Fair, July 19th through the 26th at the Jasper County Fairgrounds in Rensselaer. Bring the family for thrilling carnival rides, tasty fair food, 4-H exhibits, and free stage entertainment every night at 7 p.m. Don't miss the grandstand events. Grab your tickets now online at jaspercountyfair.weebly.com. Check out the Jasper County Fair Association Facebook page for details and events for the whole fair. The biggest week of summer fun awaits you July 19th through the 26th at the Jasper County Fairgrounds in Rensselaer.
Have you tried hands-free Skechers slip-ins yet? Because if you haven't, you're missing out on technology that changes how you think about shoes. First, these are not just regular slip-on shoes. They're not just a pair of loafers without laces. But what makes them different is the technology inside that lets you just step into them. There's a built-in hidden shoehorn that slides your foot in, so they look, feel, and wear just like a pair of shoes you're used to. Except you don't have to bend down, struggle to put them on, or touch them. Try them at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
David was in big trouble with the IRS.
At first, I didn't owe that much, but after this year, it was out of control.
Then David called Get a Tax Lawyer.
Right away, they were like, oh yeah, looks like you're qualified to save.
Get a Tax Lawyer went to work.
Should have called way sooner.
Get a Tax Lawyer has helped thousands like David fight the IRS and get a fresh start.
Call 800-745-3070. That's 800-745-3070.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer, The Q.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
One person was killed in Carroll County Thursday evening when the motorcycle they were operating crossed the center line of State Road 75 and crashed head-on into a pickup truck. The person had not been identified as of Friday afternoon. The crash took place about 8 miles southeast of Delphi, near the village of Cutler. In their preliminary investigation, deputies from the sheriff's office stated that despite life-saving efforts, the person on the motorcycle died at the scene. Brittany Canchat, the 41-year-old Fulton County woman charged with assisting a criminal, had her jury trial pushed back as her defense has submitted a evidence suppress motion to the court. The criminal, who she allegedly assisted, was Timothy Minix, who has since been convicted of murder in the death of his father, Landon, from North Judson last December. Charges were filed against Canchat in Stark County, as law enforcement alleged that she assisted in the burglary of her boyfriend's father's home. The jury trial that was to have begun on July 23rd has now been vacated, and a hearing on the motion will take place on August 1st, and a new jury trial is set for August 6th. Richard Allen, the Delphi man found guilty of the murders of teens Abby Williams and Libby German in February this year, has been moved to a prison in Cleveland County, Oklahoma. The move took place this past week as he was transferred from the Pendleton Correctional Facility in Madison County. No reason was given for the move. Allen has been sentenced to 130 years in prison, 65 years for each murder. The sentences are to be served consecutively. His attorneys are still planning an appeal. Our news department has been told by the Indiana Bureau of Motor Vehicles that they routinely review their branch locations to determine they are serving communities in the best way possible. And Jasper County is currently one of those counties being reviewed. And while the review is ongoing, the Chief Communications Officer for the BMV, Alexandria Rickert, told us the counties of Benton, Newton, Pulaski, and White are not under the same review process, as state statute requires every county in Indiana to have at least one branch. Jasper County is the third largest county by area in the state, currently served by branches in Rensselaer and DeMont. Enjoy your week and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Hi, this is Ned Tonner, and for over 25 years, I've met with clients in our area to discuss their legal issues, whether it be litigation, criminal, end-of-life issues, or family law. Call me today at 866-8888 to schedule an appointment. I'm here for you.
Ned Tonner, attorney at law, is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. That's Ned Tonner at 866-8888.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
31-year-old Tyler A. Pack of Rensselaer passed away July 14th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. today at Boardsman Funeral Home in Wheatfield. In lieu of flowers, memorials could be made out to the family. Boardsman Funeral Home in Wheatfield has been entrusted with the arrangements. 93-year-old Lester Wortley of Rensselaer passed away July 14th. Visitation will be Friday, August 1st from 10 a.m. until noon at Stanky Funeral Home of Rensselaer. Graveside services for Lester Wortley will be held on Friday, August 1st at 12:15 p.m. at Memory Garden Cemetery with Mary Kay Emmerich officiating. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 67-year-old Kathy Guerin of Rensselaer passed away July 8th. Visitation will be Saturday, July 26th from 4 until 6 p.m. at Stanky Funeral Home of Rensselaer. A celebration of life service for Kathy Guerin will be held on Saturday, July 26th at 6 p.m. at Stanky Funeral Home of Rensselaer with Pastor Bill Taylor officiating. Arrangements have been entrusted to Stanky Funeral Home. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 83-year-old Sarah Cooper of Wheatfield passed away on July 15th. A celebration of life of Sarah Cooper will be held at Jackson Funeral Service of the Mott on Saturday, July 26th from 1 until 3 p.m. Jackson Funeral Service of the Mott has been entrusted with the arrangements. That's a look at your area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny and breezy with a high near 84. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 63. Tuesday, sunny and breezy with a high near 85. Tuesday night, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 66. Wednesday, sunny and hot with a high near 92. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low around 74.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome into Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Pleasant. Good Monday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprankle. Starting off with Major League Baseball. The first three-game series post-All-Star break in the books for both the White Sox and Cubs. Yesterday in Pittsburgh, the White Sox earning their first series sweep of the season in a meeting of the two Central Division bottom dwellers. White Sox last in the AL Central, getting past the NL Central's worst Pirates, a 7-2 final. The opening inning, a statement as the White Sox went deep back-to-back. Miguel Vargas, a 3-run shot, followed by a Mike Tauchman homer. Tauchman would add a 2-run double in the fifth. The run support good enough for Aaron Savali's first win in the White Sox rotation. 6 innings, 3 hits, 6 Ks, and a walk. He allowed an unearned run. White Sox head off to Tampa Bay. The back end of the 6-game road trip gets going tonight. It's the Rays for 3 at George M. Steinbrenner Field, the spring training park of the New York Yankees. The venue serving as the Rays home in 2025, while Tropicana Field goes under repairs due to damage from Hurricane Milton last October. Cubs getting their second half underway this weekend at Wrigley Field, and with a red-hot Boston Red Sox team coming in. Still a good series for the Cubs, taking 2 of 3. However, unable to complete the sweep yesterday, losing 6-1. An impressive display by rookie Cade Horton. The Cubs starter shutout ball in over 5 2/3, just 2 hits allowed. The bullpen not the case, giving up all 6 Boston runs in the late innings. Red Sox right fielder Wilyer Abreu crushing 2 home runs, both to right. The first off Ryan Presley with a man on in the 7th, then taking Ethan Roberts deep in the 8th. Also in the 8th, Alex Bregman helping the Red Sox cause a 3-run homer. Southpaw Garrett Crochet bumps his mark to 11-4. The former White Sox All-Star giving the Red Sox 6 innings, allowing just 1 run. Now the Cubs currently a National League best 59-40, however, sharing the same record and first place in the division alongside the Milwaukee Brewers. Yesterday, the Brewers winning their 10th in a row, completing a 3-game sweep of the Los Angeles Dodgers, defeating the defending World Series champion 6-5 on the West Coast. The Kansas City Royals now in Wrigley Field for 3 with the Cubs beginning tonight. To the NFL, training camp begins for the majority of all 32 teams this week, and ahead of Bears veterans reporting tomorrow, QB Case Keenum was activated yesterday off the non-football injury list. Keenum came to terms with the Bears in early April on a 1-year deal to back up Caleb Williams. Colts rookies report to camp today to the Grand Park Sports Campus in Westfield. NASCAR Cup Series race yesterday. The Auto Trader Echo Park Automotive 400 in Dover, Delaware, won by Denny Hamlin. Golf, Scotty Scheffler wins the British Open, capping off a 4-stroke victory yesterday in Northern Ireland for Scheffler, who shot a 68 on the 4th round of the tournament. He took the 3rd leg of the career Grand Slam. And that's a look at your sports for this Monday. I'm Frank Sprank.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
All right, let's play Find the Big Deal with Strag and Mantil. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. We're looking for the price today on Michigan Blueberries by the pint. Michigan Blueberries on sale this week at Strag and Mantil, 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on Michigan Blueberries by the pint at Strag and Mantil this week. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Strag and Mantil and Touhyville.
When you first saw her, she was out walking her dog. You didn't notice her at first. But when you finally did, it was too late. Because at that moment, you were speeding. She was out walking her dog and only had a second to let go of the leash. Your foot was on the gas, and her life was on the line. Speeding catches up with you. Paid for by NHTSA.
Famous Footwear has the latest styles from all my favorite brands like Nike, Adidas, Crocs, Converse, New Balance, Birkenstock, and more. And with over 830 stores, Famous Footwear is always nearby with fit experts to make sure my new shoes fit my feet and mom's budget. She says the prices are like really good, so you don't have to overspend to make it famous. Right now, buy one pair of shoes, get one half off at your local Famous Footwear store. Some exclusions apply.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams July Summer Sale and get 30% off paints and stains July 18th through the 28th. With prices starting at $34.29, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your interior or exterior, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store or shop the sale online. Delivery available on qualifying orders. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
With Progressive, you can reach customer service in the way that's easiest for you, by phone, app, or online. We know it would be great if we just magically appeared, but that's more of a genie thing, and we do insurance. But with us, you'd be like, well, it wasn't a genie, but it was great customer service, so that's nice. And sure, you probably would still like the whole 3 wishes thing, so if you meet a genie, you should definitely ask. But when you need us, contact Progressive by phone, app, or online. Just no genies. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
All right, you got a few folks that jumped in. Julie, Carla, and Rich all got in to let me know that Michigan Blueberries by the pint are on sale this week for 99 cents when you use your digital rewards account at Strag and Mantil. Ordering groceries is easier than ever. Shop online at stragandmantil.com. It'll save you time and money. You get the same prices as you see in the store. Set it up for pickup or delivery. You can use your online coupons, reward points, get reward points, use your reward points. Strag and Mantil, life made simple, food made easy. Visit stragandmantil.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price and the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Strag and Mantil and Touhyville. We will draw the winner on Friday morning right here in Touhyville. So good luck.
Have trees that need trimming or removed? Make the smart move and call TNT Tree Service at 219-306-0996, offering free estimates and 24-hour emergency service. TNT can also prune and remove deadwood from trees, do crowning, grind and chip stumps, cable brace dangerous limbs, and clear lots. TNT Tree Service is your one-stop shop when it comes to making your property shine. TNT Tree Service, family owned and operated. Give them a call today, 219-306-0996. TNT Tree Service. They treat your property like their own.
Go beyond the racetrack with the Kawasaki Ninja 1100 SX ABS, a versatile sport tourer for the sport bike enthusiast. Experience a high-performance 1099cc inline 4-cylinder engine, advanced next-level technology, and superb comfort for spirited runs or all-day riding. The Ninja 1100 SX ABS sets the standard for sport touring performance.
Visit Sanders Cycle on 231 in Rensselaer or online at sanderscycle.com.
Find new roads with Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. It's all the same great people that you've worked with for years with new ownership. They're getting new inventory daily. Now is a fantastic time to get to Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland for your new car, truck, or SUV. Plus, their great service department ensures a smooth ride every time. Drive home in a Chevy today and become part of the Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland family. Their commitment goes beyond just selling cars. It's all about community service and ensuring your ride is as unique as you. Visit Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland.com. Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Find new roads.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Touhyville. You know what they say? Two Tuohys are better than one.
What day is it?
Monday.
Monday.
It's
Monday. Monday. Oh, Monday. Thank gosh it's Monday.
I'm glad you're here.
Glad you're here.
And I'm glad to be here.
So let's do this thing.
Let's do this!
What things?
What things?
You know.
Start the day off right.
Now that sounds like a lot of fun.
All right, y'all. It's showtime. Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. It is Monday morning. Portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at Shorty's BP Raceway and Marathon gas stations. Stop by Shorty's Marathon today. Grab yourself a Hunt Brothers pizza, maybe a little snack for lunch. They got slices. Also, they have breakfast pizza in the morning. So stop by for your coffee, whatever you need to get yourself going at Shorty's Marathon near the tracks in Rensselaer. Also, I want to mention our friends over at Kirpsey Head Start. Visit KIRPC.net. You can enroll your child ages 3 to 5 in Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties year-round. Find out all about what they do at KIRPC Head Start on Facebook. You can do that as well. All right. So a couple of things before we dive into all the opposite stuff. One, I want to thank Rick from RH Mechanical for coming out to the house on a Saturday.
Yes.
We were dealing with not an emergency situation. So we had air conditioning and all that stuff, but something with a pipe with the condensation. I don't know enough about it. That's why you go to a professional for things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Was leaking, and he said it just wasn't done correctly. When it was first installed, or
Right.
maybe over time it was worked on or something.
Mhm.
Because the house we bought was for a while a rental property, and sometimes rental properties aren't taken care of as good as they should be. We've had run into that before.
Don't get me started.
So anyway, so Rick came out on a Saturday, and then after he left. It wasn't kicking on. There's a safety switch, and the only reason the safety switch was even triggered is he wanted to show me something, and we took a look at something with the filter.
Mm-hmm.
So
well, he's actually a very good teacher, which is
Yeah.
like what you need if you're a homeowner,
Mhm.
because you don't need to keep calling people if it's a switch, a thing, a button.
Right.
But he's very good at teaching us. This is what the deal is. You have
Yep.
too big of a system for your house. So
which I never would have thought it would be a thing. Like I just
No.
thought bigger is better, but yeah. So anyway, so then he came back again and got it all, and it was just a real quick thing, and he knew it.
Yeah.
He tried to walk me through it, and I just didn't catch on. So
Yeah.
we really appreciate Rick from RH Mechanical in DeMott. If you have any kind of
Talk about
problems with
hardworking,
your
though.
stuff,
My gosh. I mean,
when it comes to you talk about plumbing, electrical, heating, air conditioning, venting, whatever it is you need, especially this time of year. RH Mechanical in DeMott, 219-405-5379, or go check them out on Facebook, RH Mechanicals, Inc. So check that out. Also, you and I watched the Making of Jaws documentary that was on
so good.
Nat Geo. Used to be National Geographic when we were younger. Nat Geo. But now it's on the Disney Channel. You can watch it, or I think on Hulu. It was really interesting. The whole thing, especially how much of it was Steven Spielberg talking about it. That's what I think made the documentary, because he lived it. He was the guy. It was. I thought it was his first movie he directed. It was just his first big movie that he directed.
But it just was so funny with the title, all the little nuances.
Yes.
Yeah, I just thought were fabulous. And that he was in full on panic. And then when it was done, he was like, what am I going to do with myself? And then,
Yeah, it was just, it was unbelievably good. So even if you didn't find yourself to be a big fan of Jaws, I think you would like it.
Yes.
Like, I think I've only seen Jaws all the way through once, you know, and I didn't see it in the theaters. I was too young. So I saw it when I was older.
I don't think I saw it in theaters because I was only like 8, right? 76?
77, I thought it came out. 76,
So it was
77?
like 8 or 9, depending on, you know.
Duh. 75. It's the 50th anniversary. You know,
Oh.
yeah. Hi, math.
So I was 7. Yeah, my parents wouldn't have taken me to that. They were very into appropriate stuff. Like everything was, you know. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think I saw it as a teenager. So. Yeah. And then as you mentioned before, we saw the first part of the Billy Joel documentary on HBO Max. And So It Goes. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
And mind-blowing at
the
way he came up with the songs and the lyrics that we grew up with.
That we sing all the time. I Go to Extremes. All of it. All of the music was straight out of his life. Oh, it was what, 2 hours and 25 minutes, but it felt like it was 5 hours of just nuggets. Like, yeah,
I know.
Wow, I cried.
Huge.
I was a mess.
Yeah. It was.
Whew. And there's
so
a part
good.
2 coming this weekend. So I'm like,
can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait to watch it. Yeah. So that was all good stuff. So, all right. So our poll question today, asking you, are you more opposite or more similar than your spouse or significant other? Here's an article that we found on one of the 652,419 different websites that we go to daily to find fun stuff for us to talk about. It says, opposites do attract. The top 10 things couples don't have in common. Okay? One person's always cold, the other person's always hot. You hear that one probably the most.
yeah, I just think,
It's just how couples are. And I almost
think it's like a medical thing. At one point, it's gonna. I mean, with menopause for women, it's just gonna happen.
And I usually it's male female. Usually it's that, like, up until menopause. I mean, up until it's chemical, men are usually warmer and women are usually colder. I think. I think usually, like, you know, when it comes to the thermostat, you know, one's a saver, the other's a spender.
Yep.
You know, I mean, I think that's, you know, that's usually the case.
But thank God, I would not want to see what we would look like if
we're
both
both
of us were
spenders?
like me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, that's one's a planner, the other likes to go with the flow. I'm starting to feel like all of these are us.
Now, would you say you're the go with the flow? Because I'm go with the flow, but I also see the value in, like, planning some stuff within it.
Yeah, but you're more of a planner than I am.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, it's you know, one's an early bird, the other's a night owl. That's not us.
No.
You know, we're kind of, I mean, not
But
just because
nobody
of our
goes
job,
to
you know,
sleep earlier than I do. I'm just saying.
No, but
Even the older age homes are like, Cheryl, you know what? We started at 65, but we're making an exception. You can move in tomorrow.
right. But I think that started with doing this show. I don't think
It
the
did.
only time you used to go to bed early was Friday nights.
Correct.
You know, Friday nights your plug used to get pulled early.
Mm-hmm.
One's open about their feeling, the other one keeps things bottled up. Okay. I don't know that that's ours. I mean,
I don't think that's ours.
I stuff a lot of stuff, but I don't know that I keep my feelings bottled up, you know. One likes to wake up slowly, the other jumps out of bed ready to go. Okay. I mean, I get that. I don't know that that's us. I'm looking more at us, you know.
Well, that's the one thing I love about us, because like on vacation, we're in sync. We're both morning people. I
Yeah.
would say I'm earlier than you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, you take 10 minutes in the
But we're
shower
usually
start to
up and-
finish. So
yeah.
it's like,
Up and ready to go and doing our
Mhm.
thing and taking the dog out for a walk and, you know.
yeah.
One's a chatterbox, the other's quiet. That's not us. That's it. We're both talkers. I mean, that's, yeah. One's tidy, the other's a slob. Okay. I would not say I'm a slob. I won't go that route.
Yeah.
But you're much more clean and organized than I am.
Mhm.
That's for sure. One loves big parties, the other would rather stay home. No,
Nope.
we're pretty similar on that. One loves spicy food, the other one can't handle heat. Yeah. You know.
Mhm.
You like spicy food.
I like spicier than you, but I don't. I'm not like let me put sriracha on
No.
everything and stuff. But I definitely.
But like when we lived separately, the only thing that I made that I would consider even close to spicy was the chili. Other than that,
Yeah.
that's about it. The poll also found that 57% of us agree with the statement opposites attract. So our poll question today: do you and your significant other, are you more opposite or more similar? 88% so far saying more opposite, 12% saying more similar. What say you about us?
I'm at a lock. I
Yeah?
really think it's 50-50 with us. Like,
Okay. I would say we're more opposite than similar.
more opposite than similar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we have a lot more opposites.
Okay.
Like you had said, we're more yin and yang. Our opposites fit. Like they cover each other, like, you know, spender saver, you know, like that kind of thing. Like there's things like that cover. So when it comes to things, like the way we dress, the way we handle situations, the way we
Opposite.
These are all the opposites.
Mm-hmm.
We're similar in a lot of ways in our ways of thinking. We're similar in our hearts and morals.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where, to me, it's important. Our sense of humor is not opposite, but I wouldn't call it like the same
aligned.
either.
Yeah, it's not really
it's
aligned.
different, you know.
Yeah.
The majority of TV shows that you watch are not ones that I would watch, and vice versa.
Correct.
You know, we have our shows that we come together on and we can watch together, but the majority of our shows that we like spending time on, are not the same. So, so it's just interesting that, you know, I do think opposites attract, but it's funny because I wouldn't have said, as we met and started talking and started dating and growing as a couple, I wouldn't have sat there and thought we're the exact opposite in all these things. I wouldn't have entered my head. I think the things that we're opposite on are things that kind of came the more we were together. But the things that brought us together are those things like similar senses of humor. Not the same, but the same way of thinking, the same kind of morals, the same what we do well together is things together. Like you were talking about more of like how we cook together and things like our partnership, our teamwork is very similar in the way we think about things. You know,
we're very opposite though in the approach, I think,
to doing it. Yes.
Yep.
But we're both but we both think our end is the same. So I think that's big for when it comes to opposites and things like that. So anyway, all right, let's take a break. We have so many things to get into. Delta's new plan on ticket pricing I want to dive into. Yeah, just we got plenty of things that we're gonna jump into here in just a little bit. So stick around. Lots of fun still to be had here in Touhyville. So don't go anywhere.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny and breezy with a high near 84. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 63. Tuesday, sunny and breezy with a high near 85. Tuesday night, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 66. Wednesday, sunny and hot with a high near 92. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low around 74.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Looking for a school that puts your child first? At Tri-County School Corporation, students are the heart of our mission, where we focus on the individual needs of our students through strong academic programs, opportunities to earn dual college credit, and a commitment to excellence in all we do. At Tri-County, we work hard for your student, striving to be one of the best small rural schools in Indiana. Give your child the education they deserve. Visit trico.k12.in.us to enroll today or call our corporation office for a personalized tour. Go Cavs!
Your wife is hot.
Okay, take it easy.
Seriously, she is hot.
Okay, I get it.
No. My wife told me your wife is hot.
Okay.
She said your air conditioner is not working and she's hot.
Oh, yeah, but everyone I call says they'll get here when they get here.
You got to call Rick from RH Mechanicals. He gets it done quickly and fixes things the right way. Trust me, he knows what he's doing. Give him a call, 219-405-5379.
RH Mechanicals for all your heating and AC needs, 219-405-5379. Be sure to like RH Mechanicals Inc. on Facebook.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
When you're making summer memories, let Red Baron Liquor's family of stores bring on the refreshment. From the crisp pop of a cold craft beer to the clink of glasses filled with top shelf bourbon or floral gins, every outing deserves the perfect pour. Discover an impressive array of $1 shooters and wines that complement your next meal, plus truly flavored vodkas for mixing or sipping. Visit Rensselaer, DeMotte, Morocco, or Cedar Lake. Red Baron Liquor has your summer spirit waiting.
Since 1969, FTC Enterprises has kept the region rolling strong. From custom Terra wheels for your ag needs to car, truck, commercial semi, or off-road tire needs, trust in decades of experience and a passion for quality. Need fabrication work? Stop by their shop and check out their FTC Custom Cuts plasma table, ready for your next project. Pulaski County's largest tire retailer. For expert service or a custom quote, call FTC Enterprises at 219-567-2441 or visit 4455 South US Highway 421 in Francisville. FTC Enterprises, the wheels that drive the future.
Smith's Ace Farm Store in Rensselaer is your full-line hardware store that carries a large selection of items for the farm and your home. Smith carries the brands you know and trust, like paints from Benjamin Moore and Clark in Kensington, tools from DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Craftsman. They have your yard covered, too, with a full line of yard equipment from Stihl and Toro, along with grills from Weber, Big Green Egg, and Traeger. Stop by Smith's Ace Farm Store, 231 in Rensselaer, and see why they say, if it's for the home or the farm, Smith has it.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, no waiting.
Hey, how was your weekend?
Too shorts.
The weekend's over.
Oh, I can't believe it's Monday. Where did the weekend go?
Weekend is over.
I gotta go back to school. I gotta go back to work.
The weekend is over.
They turned Monday into Moan Day.
Mondays suck.
Quit complaining. Stop complaining.
And get back to work.
Do you know what time it is?
That's right.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steven Sherrill with you. Good morning. Portion of the show is brought to us by Fountain Stone Theater. Visit FountainStoneTheaters.com. Check out all the different movie times that they've got going on. They have movies Wednesday through the weekend. Of course, you can go see Superman like we did yesterday at the Fountain Stone Theater. Enjoyed the movie experience, I would say. The movie was kind of... That said, if you're a Superman fan or a superhero movie fan, I think more people are liking it than are not. So go see it at the theater. Also, want to mention our friends over at the Good Table Family Restaurant in Kentland. Plenty of great food for everybody. No matter what everybody's in the mood for, you can go over to the Good Table Restaurant and everybody will be happy. Let's say mom's in the mood for chicken. They got you covered. Dad's in the mood for fish. Sure, no problem. One of the kids wants Italian. Sure, no problem. Veal Parmesan, Mastacholi. And then the other kid wants chicken strips. They got a kid's menu too.
I mean, they have everything. A little bit of everything. Stir fry, all sorts of stuff.
I just saw chicken stir fry. I'm like, what?
Yep.
At the Good Table Restaurant in Kentland. They got you covered. And then they throw in their daily specials. Usually around 9:30 in the morning. You can find those on their Facebook page.
Right, which is like a full another full menu.
I know. It's crazy. It's really, really really cool. So all right, so Delta Airlines is leaning into dynamic ticket pricing, which uses artificial intelligence, AI, to individually determine the highest fee you'd be willing to pay for flights.
I don't see how that's not discriminatory.
I'm with you. So how are you figuring that out? Are you basing that on what I make?
Well,
are you basing that on my...
Do you remember a long time ago when they used to say, okay, because I just remember this for Comcast. They used to go, okay, you're a new person. You get to pay $40 for your cable for a year. Then after the year was over, they were like, okay, now it's going to be 160. And you're like, no. Now I'm a loyal client. And I remember I had them for 20 years, maybe. I mean, I had them forever. And I went, why am I paying more? Because I started committing to you 2 decades ago. So I don't know how that's going to work. I really don't.
I want to know how they're deciding that it's the highest fee I'm willing to pay.
Right.
And how much? Because you know what? Zero. Can I fill out a survey?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, how are you? Delta Airlines is leaning into dynamic pricing that uses AI to individually determine the highest fee you'd be willing to pay for flights, according to comments to Fortune magazine. It was spotted in the company's latest earnings call. Okay. Following a limited test of the technology last year, Delta is planning to shift away from static ticket prices entirely after seeing amazingly favorable results. We will have a price that's available on that flight, on that time, to you, the individual, Delta President Glenn Hounstein said. He told investors in November. Having started to test the technology on 1% of its ticket prices, Delta currently uses AI to influence 3% of its ticket prices, according to last week's earnings call, and is aiming to increase that to 20% by the end of the year. We're in heavy testing. We like what we see. We like it a lot, and we're going to continue to roll it out. While personalized pricing isn't unique to Delta, the airline has been particularly candid about embracing it. So I don't understand unique pricing.
I looked it up and it said dynamic pricing and
Oh,
travel
dynamic.
adjusts prices based on factors like demand, time, and even individual consumer data, leading to fluctuating prices for flights, hotels, and other travel services. While it can benefit travelers by potentially offering lower prices during off-peak times with personalized offers, which they already do, it can also result in higher prices during peak seasons or for users perceived to be willing to pay more. How do you decide? I mean,
Right, how are you
just 'cause
perceiving
I
that
have
I'm
the
willing
money
to
in my
to pay
account,
more?
that's not for you to decide. Like,
That's what I'm trying to figure out. How are they perceiving that someone's willing to pay more? This is really weird to me.
because this is okay. So they were explaining that there's different ways to do it. Okay, duh, right? Demand-based pricing. That makes sense
Yeah.
because Thanksgiving, blah blah, it's always going to be way higher, right? But then it said personalized pricing. Some companies use AI and data analysis to offer customized prices based on user browsing history, location, and income, according to Forbes. Slow your roll there, pal.
Right? How is that not discriminatory?
Because you don't pay my bills. Like, you don't know.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of people who are saddled with student loans that are lawyers and doctors, and you'd think, woo, this guy makes, 6 figures and blah, blah, blah.
Or I'm going to pay more because I've saved and it looks like I have money because I've saved
Right.
for this vacation that's going to cost me a ton.
Or because, worse yet, I'm a researcher, so I've looked at it for a year on the internet. So now I really, really, really want to go.
Right.
So
is
now
weird.
I can't search the internet being interested. I've got to protect myself because I'm showing my cards, my hand.
The CEO also noted that AI determined pricing could be very dangerous if it's not controlled and it's not done correctly. The personalized AI pricing from Delta is provided by a travel firm called Fetcher. It also partners with Virgin, Azul, WestJet, and Viva Aerobus. In Delta's case, the AI will act as a super analyst that operates 24/7 to determine custom ticket prices that should be offered to individual customers in real time per specific flights and times. I have no problem with it being based on time, supply and demand. Glenn says, "What's next? Paying by how much you weigh, how much your luggage weighs."
Right.
I mean, that's really
Right.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Airlines have varied their ticket prices for customers on the same routes for many years. Yes. Depending on a range of factors, including how far in advance the booking is made. Makes sense. What website or service it's being booked with. Yes. Even the web browser the customer is using. Sure. Delta's no exception, but AI pricing looks set to supercharge the approach. Right. Because now you're saying it's based on me personally.
Right. You may want to use that information. It's none ya.
Right. Delta.
And you don't understand the full picture. You don't know I have
You
kids
don't
in
know what
Phoenix that I haven't seen, or I got,
whatever it is.
whatever it is.
You don't know my situation. And you shouldn't know my situation financially, and that shouldn't matter.
Right. Yeah,
Listen,
it's making me mad.
There's lots of ways that people that have more money get to live a better life.
Mm-hmm.
I do not think they should be punished.
Correct.
By having to pay more for this.
Right. And honestly, I got to tell you that it's getting to the point where enough already. I need a minute. We all, in my opinion, should be able to buy a car, and said car should not start at $40,000.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's exhausting. It's just exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm exhausted, but at least I've come up and I've established myself, and I know how to find a job, write a resume. Like these kids that are just starting, what the heck are you doing to them?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't get how they're ever going to be able to experience the good things. Very much like concert tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't just go to a concert.
Mm-hmm.
It's a vacation. Now it's not, $25 lawn seats. Let's go see Ed Sheeran,
Right.
We're not going to
be
up. We're not going to meet him backstage. And I get it. We're not going to have the whole experience, but we're going to take a bunch of friends. We're all going to go with $25 a ticket.
Yes.
We're going to have a great time. And this is the way we experience a concert. And that gives us that experiential memory kind of thing.
Yes.
Who can afford $150 on StubHub before you ever begin? Like, this is going to make travel impossible for anybody but the rich, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, no, it's because if you're
The
poor,
rich will
they're
pay more.
gonna charge you less. That's what I'm saying. I don't see how it's not discrimination.
Right, but poor, is relative. Like, I mean, I'll never forget watching Rob Bell's. It's called Rich. Actually, he had a video out, and he did all these Numa videos, were what they're called. If you haven't seen them, go get them. They're fantastic. But they're like 15, 20-minute quick hits. They're Bible based, but it's like situational.
Okay.
And they had Rich, and I remember sitting watching Rich going, oh my gosh, because if you asked me, are you rich? I'd be like, no. You know what I mean? I don't shop on Rodeo Drive. I can't just get up and go to Hawaii, whatever. Okay. He does it by asking, how many cars do you have? And I remember in our family, we had 3 at the time because we had 3 drivers. Turns out like 60% at the time, I forget what the percentage was, of people in the world don't own a car. So that you're considered rich by that standard if you own one car that you have to share between you. And I was like, whoa. It was then I realized, okay, that's all relative. Like when you say someone's rich, I have a house, I have a roof over my head. I don't want for food. I'm not worried about food. Then I'm rich.
Right.
So, yeah. I think, whew.
I know.
So when you say, the amount is going to be so much less if you're, let's say, poor or
right, whatever they determine.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Because
That's
you
why
could
this
be
is
cash poor.
I don't understand this at all.
Saddled in debt. I don't know. Yeah.
Delta's taking heat for charging customers different prices for flights, having rolled back the decision to price tickets higher for solo travelers. So originally they were doing that as opposed to groups. It's not entirely clear how invasive Delta's AI ticketing will be when it analyzes customers to figure out prices. See?
Yeah.
But Fortune notes that it has privacy advocates concerned. They are trying to see into people's heads to see how much they're willing to pay, says Justin Klosko, a consumer watchdog. They are basically hacking our brains, said Arizona Senator Ruben Gallego, described it as predatory pricing that's designed to squeeze you for every penny. Agreed.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like to me, is somehow you're going to figure out what I'm willing to pay and hit me between the eyes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, I'm not liking this at all.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But you know what will kind of offset it a little bit?
What's that?
Rick's Pizza.
All right. I thought you were going to say the tickets. And I'm like, I got to do Rick's Pizza in a minute, but you didn't.
I got you, because I was
You did.
thinking we're giving away tickets at the booth tonight.
We are. Yeah,
So
Tiffany
we
says,
will
can't
be
wait
at
to
the-
see you at the fair. So we're going to be out at the
Yes.
Jasper County Fair tonight from 5 to 7 Central Time.
Yes.
We'll be out there Monday through Friday this week,
Yes.
having a ton of fun.
There will be phrases that pay and T-shirts and
Yeah.
and we do want to meet you in person.
We love that.
We love
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
And we love what I'll never forget my sun catcher from Donna, my
Mhm.
sun catcher from Julie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
You got Batman stuff. It's
I
like
know.
Christmas. Seriously. It's Christmas in July for us.
and we've got summer fun T-shirts that we'll be giving away.
Mhm.
We've got large, extra large, and 2X.
Correct.
We've got some Touhyville T-shirts.
Mhm.
So we'll be giving those away Monday through Thursday. Then Friday, we want everybody to gather about 5:45. We're going to take the picture at 6. We're
The
going to do
Tui
a
family photo.
Yes, the
for
Touhyville family
2025,
photo.
the second
Yes.
annual Tui family photo.
Yes. So
Which I don't know. All I could remember what I was thinking about this year's fair
Mhm.
is all the pictures and the people and the faces and the stories and all of it. So I'm super excited for this year
All right.
because that was my first year. I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is going to be a lot of fun.
Mhm.
So make your plans to come on out and visit with us at the Jasper County Fair. We're going to be out there from 5 to 7 and just have a ton of fun. Julie says, good morning to you both. Good morning to you, Julie. All right. Let's play a little which came first.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one large, one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Looking for caller number 7 because I clicked on one and they just disappeared right as I grabbed it. So 219-866-4104 to get us for your chance to win a pizza, one large, one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, good morning. You're caller number 7. Who's this? Don't hang up when I answer. That's not going to do you any good.
Was it something he said?
Right. I had it there. There we go. Now we got you. Hi, you'll be calling number 7. Who's this?
Courtney.
Hi, Jovita. How are you?
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Fine, thank you.
All right.
Good morning.
Let's play a little which came first, okay? So 2 big movies out this weekend, Superman and Smurfs. Which came out first? Obviously the comics, the cartoons. Which came first? Superman, which was created first? Superman or Smurfs? What do you think? What was created first? Superman or Smurfs? Superman. That is correct.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize Smurfs came out as early as they did. Superman came out in 1938. Smurfs came out in 1958. So even though that was a fairly easy one, I thought, but I was surprised.
You did? I didn't know it.
I didn't know that Smurfs came out in the 50s. I thought it was more in the 80s. So what did I know? So
did you know that Superman came out in 1938?
I knew that it was early because I think it had something to do with World War II. I think they would had him do stuff.
Got it.
Hitler and stuff. So, all right. Hold on, Jovita. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl's phone so we can get all your info and get you your pizza. Okay.
Thank you. Love your show.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Jovita. We
thanks.
love you. We appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Hold on. All right. There you go. Got us a winner. We'll see if we can get one again tomorrow on the pizza quiz.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
It's the 101st Jasper County Fair, July 19th through the 26th at the Jasper County Fairgrounds in Rensselaer. Bring the family for thrilling carnival rides, tasty fair food, 4-H exhibits, and free stage entertainment every night at 7 p.m. Don't miss the grandstand events. Grab your tickets now online at jaspercountyfair.weebly.com. Check out the Jasper County Fair Association Facebook page for details and events for the whole fair. The biggest week of summer fun awaits you July 19th through the 26th at the Jasper County Fairgrounds in Rensselaer.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Now through August, Shorty's BP and Good Oil have teamed up to donate 5 cents from every gallon of gas purchased at the BP in downtown Rensselaer to the St. Joseph's College Building Trades Program. All you have to do is get the gas you've been getting anyway, and 5 cents from every gallon of gas that you get will be donated to the St. Joseph's College Building Trades Program thanks to Shorty and Good Oil. So the next time you have to fill up, make sure you do it at the BP gas station at the corner of Washington and Front Street in downtown Rensselaer.
Since 1995, Boise's Indiana Truck Accessories has been Northwest Indiana's trusted source for top-quality truck accessories and expert installations. Boise's is an authorized real truck dealer. They specialize in window tinting, trailer hitches, truck caps, and tonneau covers, and more. Boise's does detailing on cars and trucks, too. Stop by and see John and the different displays on hand at the Boise Showroom, located at 603 South Halleck Street in DeMont. Visit boises.com and like them on Facebook. Boise's, driven by quality, powered by experience.
Is your floor tired of water worries? At Carpet Barn, they've got the perfect solution. Dive into their huge selection of waterproof vinyl plank flooring, stylish, durable, and ready for anything life throws its way. And if you're craving comfort, explore the endless array of carpeting in every style and color imaginable. Plus, Carpet Barn's top-notch installers make sure your new floor looks absolutely perfect. Stop by Carpet Barn in DeMont today or call 219-251-0022 and let them floor you.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-616-9695. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-616-9695. That's 800-616-9695. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
One person was killed in Carroll County Thursday evening when the motorcycle they were operating crossed the center line of State Road 75 and crashed head-on into a pickup truck. The person had not been identified as of Friday afternoon. The crash took place about 8 miles southeast of Delphi near the village of Cutler. In their preliminary investigation, deputies from the sheriff's office stated that despite life-saving efforts, the person on the motorcycle died at the scene. Brittany Canchett, the 41-year-old Fulton County woman charged with assisting a criminal, had her jury trial pushed back as her defense has submitted a evidence suppress motion to the court. The criminal, who she allegedly assisted, was Timothy Minix, who has since been convicted of murder in the death of his father, Landon, from North Judson last December. Charges were filed against Canchett in Stark County as law enforcement alleged that she assisted in the burglary of her boyfriend's father's home. The jury trial that was to have begun on July 23rd has now been vacated, and a hearing on the motion will take place on August 1st, and a new jury trial is set for August 6th. Richard Allen, the Delphi man found guilty of the murders of teens Abby Williams and Libby German in February this year, has been moved to a prison in Cleveland County, Oklahoma. The move took place this past week as he was transferred from the Pendleton Correctional Facility in Madison County. No reason was given for the move. Allen has been sentenced to 130 years in prison, 65 years for each murder. The sentences are to be served consecutively. His attorneys are still planning an appeal. Our news department has been told by the Indiana Bureau of Motor Vehicles that they routinely review their branch locations to determine they are serving communities in the best way possible. And Jasper County is currently one of those counties being reviewed. And while the review is ongoing, the Chief Communications Officer for the BMV, Alexandria Rickert, told us the counties of Benton, Newton, Pulaski, and White are not under the same review process, as state statute requires every county in Indiana to have at least one branch. Jasper County is the third largest county by area in the state, currently served by branches in Rensselaer and DeMont. Enjoy your week and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Saying goodbye to a loved one is never easy. In your time of sorrow, look to Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer and Morocco to assist you and your family, offering funeral and memorial services ranging from traditional to uniquely innovative and personal, along with burial services, cremation options, and celebrations of life. Steinke Funeral Home offers complete care, allowing you to comfort your family while they take care of the details. If it's time to say goodbye to a loved one or you're pre-planning for your own service, call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve. just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
31-year-old Tyler A. Pack of Rensselaer passed away July 14th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. today at Boardsman Funeral Home in Wheatfield. In lieu of flowers, memorials could be made out to the family. Boardsman Funeral Home in Wheatfield has been entrusted with the arrangements. 93-year-old Lester Wortley of Rensselaer passed away July 14th. Visitation will be Friday, August 1st from 10 a.m. until noon at Stanky Funeral Home of Rensselaer. Graveside services for Lester Wortley will be held on Friday, August 1st at 12:15 p.m. at Memory Garden Cemetery with Mary K. Emmerich officiating. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 67-year-old Kathy Guerin of Rensselaer passed away July 8th. Visitation will be Saturday, July 26th from 4 until 6 p.m. at Stanky Funeral Home of Rensselaer. A celebration of life service for Kathy Guerin will be held on Saturday, July 26th at 6 p.m. at Stanky Funeral Home of Rensselaer with Pastor Bill Taylor officiating. Arrangements have been entrusted to Stanky Funeral Home. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 83-year-old Sarah Cooper of Wheatfield passed away on July 15th. A celebration of life of Sarah Cooper will be held at Jackson Funeral Service of the Mott on Saturday, July 26th from 1 until 3 p.m. Jackson Funeral Service of the Mott has been entrusted with the arrangements. That's a look at your area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny and breezy with a high near 84. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 63. Tuesday, sunny and breezy with a high near 85. Tuesday night, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 66. Wednesday, sunny and hot with a high near 92. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low around 74.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm afraid I have some bad news for you.
It's Monday.
Good morning.
Wrong again.
I am not a morning person.
I hate mornings.
Let's get to work.
I hate Mondays. I hate Mondays.
No, I'm not crazy about them either. I also don't like Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays.
It's time for...
What is it?
Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you. Portions of the show today brought to us by George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. They offer so many different personalized services, whether it's short-term rehab, long-term care, workplace injury, outpatient rehab, therapy services, and more. The number one thing is they ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org. Also, stop by our friends or stop by and see them on Facebook as well. Also, want to mention Steve Specialized Services is going to be out at the Jasper County Fair with us this weekend.
Yay, our neighbors.
Yes. I hope that's where they're at. I don't know because we haven't been out there to see everything yet.
Right, that's true.
where they
We're
were
going
last year.
today.
They were right by us last year.
Yeah.
But they will have bad boy mowers and bandits and great deals up to $1,000 off on some of those things. So stop by for special pricing at the fair. Steve Specialized Services. Visit stevespecialized.com. And, of course, like Steve Specialized Services on Facebook as well. All right. Let's see what we got going on here in the world, shall we?
I have a question for you. What kind of fair food are we going to eat?
No.
All of a sudden, it hit on me. It hit me that who's next door to us on the other side, and why can't it be the pork burgers?
Well,
or the chocolate shakes. I know they have the whole barn or whatever.
Well, the chocolate shakes don't move. It's there, like that's on the fairgrounds. The barn stays there from the Farm Bureau.
I guess.
So, but the pork burgers are always over in like there's almost like a food
truck, right?
area where they do it.
Why can't we move to the? I want to be right smack dab in the middle of the food area.
Yeah, I mean that's. But we have I don't know because we haven't been there yet this year. But we usually have like fried veggies right across from us. We have the ice cream right next to us.
We have the really good tent next to us that has like, food? Like, didn't they have alligator nuggets and like.
That was last year. Yeah. I don't know who's there this year. I mean, that's,
Yeah. And then I know we were like kitty corn, sort of, from Goot Wine sweet corn, because I was like,
Yeah.
yummy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what a fair is without sweet corn. Sorry.
No, there's
Wouldn't want to
so many good
experience the fair
things.
without sweet corn.
Yes, so many good foods that I'm looking forward to this week. And it's just nice because I know there's one kitty corner to us that I usually, one of the nights, we'll grab an Italian sausage to take home. That's good stuff. I know, you got like you said, the Rotary pork burgers are out there.
And Tammy Culp is bringing us.
She's going to bring us. That's at the
Spoiled Us Rotten.
Yeah.
From the Rensselaer Farmers Market.
Mm-hmm. So many.
Because I was like, wow, we can't see you because we get off too late.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm looking forward to going to the fair tonight just to hang out again. Like it's been a year, obviously. So it's just interesting.
Yeah.
So,
and I love the little concert area. That was my favorite when the nerds were there.
Yes.
And everybody was there was a covered part of it, but then everybody else brought their lawn chairs and they sat closer. And it just seemed very.
You know who's there tonight on the pre-stage?
Who?
Our buddy Lindsay Lau. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Monday night, Lindsay Lau.
Yeah, it's been a year almost since we've gotten our fix.
Well, because we were at Goodstock last year.
Goodstock.
And she'll be at Goodstock again this year too.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of which, Goodland's golf cart golf got canceled over the weekend because of the pouring rain on Saturday.
Yeah.
They're gonna reschedule. So when they do, we'll let you know when it's
would have been golf cart
Yeah.
swimming.
Yeah. Yeah, it was too much.
Golf cart flotation devices.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to dive into something for a second because I did do a little research over the weekend on this because I grew up watching David Letterman, and so the Late Show means something to me. And here's, as someone who's worked in
media,
radio or showbiz, I love the story of David Letterman always wanted to take over the Tonight Show. Almost every comic did, but he really that was his
lifelong goal.
He
it really
was
yeah.
Johnny Carson was his guy, and so he thought he would. He was already doing a show on the network, doing it very well. Later, for us, 11:30 at night, and then the network told him, "You're not getting it," and he said, "Okay." And he was not. I don't want to say him and I were similar, but he was not a rock the boat kind of guy.
Right, he played by the rules and just thought, yeah.
And he said, "Nope, that's not acceptable. So I know I'm under contract. So let me out of my contract. I'm leaving." And walked out of the room. And so he had never had an agent. He didn't have an agent. And so, long story short, the guy who was Johnny Carson's producer set up a meeting with an agent for him to go to and got an agent. And because of the way the contract was set up, he couldn't go out and look for a job. But he couldn't stop other networks from pitching him jobs.
Did he have an NDA or like a?
Probably,
Okay.
yeah, because he was under contract with CBS or with NBC. So he reversed the process of, instead of him calling places saying we're looking for a job, they set up meetings with networks to come to them and pitch them jobs. So they just reversed it, found a loophole. So, and eventually it became the spot for him to go with CBS. And they had tried late night. I don't know if you remember, they did the Pat Sajak show. Remember when Pat Sajak had a late night talk show? So they tried late night. And of course they had Arsenio Hall, which was, huge for a while. So, so Letterman went to CBS and created the Late Show. And it's gone on now for, I think it'll be 33 years. And so when I heard that this was getting canceled, my first thought was that this is political garbage. That was my first reaction. And then I went, wait a minute. Let's just see. One, so in my looking, and I don't have all the
And
numbers
by
right in front of me.
political garbage, explain why your head went there immediately, because he's outspoken against Trump, right? And then it was
Well, okay. So Paramount just recently settled a lawsuit that Trump filed against 60 Minutes and Paramount, the parent company of CBS.
okay.
They settled the lawsuit because they are in the process of either being bought or merger with a company called Skydance. And the government can hold up the merger. So it's being perceived that they settled this lawsuit so that they could get this merger done. So, and that's all out there too. So there's that. So then I started looking around and did a little research over the weekend. And I don't have all the numbers in front of me, but from what I remember, they're essentially losing $30 to $40 million a year on that show. CBS is.
Okay,
It's
wait a minute.
costing
When
them
you say
$200 million a
oh,
year to
so
make.
they have a net loss.
It's costing them $200 million to make, and they're, I'm sorry,
No.
$100 million a year to make, and they're making about $70 million a year on the show
Okay, so that's
as of 2024. So it's probably even worse in 2025.
how does it cost $100 million to do a show?
Stephen Colbert's
Guests?
salary is around $20 million a year. And
Steve,
then
I'm severely underpaid and I have a bone to pick with you. I'm kidding. Oh my gosh.
and then he said himself, it's 200 people work on the show.
Okay.
Now, listen, I get that they have more going on than we do. I'm not delusional. But when I hear things like that, and I look at things like Saturday Night Live, and I look at those shows, and I think there's two of us that do a show, and this is our part-time job, because our full-time job is to run the radio stations and sell advertising and work with marketing and
Well,
go to
that's my
fairs and do
question,
tickets
like,
and all that
what's going
stuff.
on
you
with
know.
the sales and their and all that stuff and their advertising?
Well, they're not making enough from the advertising, and so it's not ratings, because out of the three talk shows, they're number
He's
one
the
in the
best,
ratings.
right.
They're number one in the ratings. So it's not ratings, but you're not getting the advertising money from those ratings, which I don't know why. I don't know what the reasoning is behind that. Because people have said, because Colbert is outspoken about Trump and the administration, that they're alienating half their audience. Okay, but they're still winning in the ratings, so it's not hurting them viewer-wise, but it is hurting them sponsorship-wise. Then I didn't realize this until the other day. He was on vacation when the settlement took place. He came back and on Monday commented on the lawsuit and the settlement, calling it the big fat bribe, and said it makes him uncomfortable with this company, the company that's paying him. Now I'm going to put my owner hat on.
Right.
If one of the disc jockeys went on the air and said, I'm really uncomfortable with the deal that Steve just made with Bill's shoe store,
right,
to have them advertise, because I don't really like them as an advertiser,
Mm-hmm.
I'd be really upset. I don't know that I would fire the person, but I do know in my years of management, I've had to have talks with disc jockeys where I heard them go on a rant on the air about a phone company because they had problems with their phone company. And I went, hey, ding dong.
Right.
Did you ever hear that commercial on there? That's a big sponsor. You can be upset about it.
Right.
It doesn't mean you get to go on the radio in between 6 country songs and rant about your phone company. That's not what you get to do. Now, some people are saying, well, David Letterman always made fun of NBC and GE and stuff like that. Right. He made jokes. I watched what Colbert did. He didn't make a joke, even though it was during his monologue. He editorialized. He made a statement. He talked about it. I mean, Letterman was probably worse because he would call the people at NBC pinheads, and he would call them, and that, I remember when GE bought NBC, he thought, oh, okay, that makes sense because they know how to make a toaster. They could probably run a network, and I'm things like that, So,
because they can make a toaster.
So,
But
that said, so I'm looking at this in a different way, going, I don't know. So by the way, he said this on Monday, and Wednesday it was announced that that they're saying they're canceling the show, but that's the end of his contract. So they're not renewing his contract. So they're not firing him, but we're also not renewing your contract. And I'm just surprised that they're ending the show completely and not just replacing him. But maybe that would be perceived as political. So they just feel like, because I have no idea what they're going to do with late night now. They've gotten rid of their show after his.
And you're saying late night, not late night.
Like what
not
they're going to
show.
What they're going to do with that time slot.
That time slot.
Because it's been a talk show forever now.
So what say David Letterman?
He hasn't said anything yet. I haven't heard anything. Jimmy Kimmel has ripped it. I don't think Jimmy Fallon said anything.
I know Jon Stewart, they said, was afraid.
Okay. Now see, here's what I hate about the way media does things. I've heard that too, that Jon Stewart has said, oh, he's nervous. He's afraid. He doesn't know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
He was asked the question, and all he said is, I don't know what they're going to do. I would hope that we would be fine because when it comes to Comedy Central, as far as new programming, it's the Daily Show and South Park. Like that's all Comedy Central has in new programming.
Right,
He goes, so I would think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
But I don't really know. He said,
so how
and
is that I'm afraid?
So, right. That's what I'm saying. And he said, I know Skydance, leans right as a company or the owner does or something like that. And I'm paraphrasing. So he goes,
leans right, meaning politically?
Politically. He said, so maybe, but he goes, I don't really know anything. Like we haven't heard anything.
Okay. Am I missing something here? But let's go back 10 years.
Okay.
Was all my programming falling into political stuff and I didn't know it and feeding me stuff that I didn't know I was being fed?
No, but I think over about the last 20 years, national news has gone that route. One way or the other. I think they're
skewing one way or another.
Start to skew one way or another. Yeah. Yeah. It's a shame, but it is. And really what's more and more is coming to fruition is the idea that it's all ratings and advertising. It's not just news. So when you talk about, like earlier, we were talking about NPR and PBS, it should be
here's the story.
Just the facts. It's straight down the middle,
right.
But it's not that anymore because all these companies are commercial things. Look at every day. Let's just go Chicago. Every day, what is it? 4:30, 5, and then 5:30 they go to national, and then 6 and 6:30, and 6 is I think local too.
No, you're right. 5:30 is Tom Yamas or whatever it is
on NBC.
On NBC, and then 6
ABC I think has one.
They replay 4 o'clock.
But they don't replay anything. They're just doing the same stories over and over and over again, unless something breaks.
Yeah.
And that's just. But they do it on 2, 5, and 7. All of them have the news, so they're all trying to do a little something to get you to be the person that watches their commercials in between the news bites. They're all trying to do it a little different.
All right.
So, it's just so what some have found, like Fox found, if they go more conservative, they're getting this audience. They're getting these people of that. So that's what they've done, and that's how they've targeted. So now you get some of the other ones, MSNBC, CNN, that are like, okay, Fox has the market on this. I'm going to go this way. And it's going on forever. Rush Limbaugh, believe it or not, folks, when he started was not right wing. His hero in radio was Larry Lujak in Chicago. He just wanted to be famous on the radio. And he felt this was a way to do that. That's how he started. He didn't start that he wanted to be this political person. He wanted to be famous. So, and he talks about it in his book. This is just the route he went, and he did it. He took that niche to the next level. And I believe that somewhere along the way, I don't know if it was Roger Ailes or if it was before him, it may have been Rupert Murdoch, thought we can do that with Fox News too. We can take this and go this direction and gather this audience and make money on it.
Okay, so what happened to the news in the meantime? The actual news.
It's commerce over facts. It's what comes first. What are we going after? Are we going after being the most the best, the smartest, the most unbiased news, or are we going after commerce? And commerce won.
Oh boy.
You know, I mean, that's, I forget what show I was watching, I think it's the first episode of Studio 60 where Judd Hirsch is supposed to kind of be like Lorne Michaels, and he goes off on that rant and he says, television's always been a battle between entertainment and commerce. And right now commerce is kicking our butts, and I think it's just overcome, everything, it's just, and I say that, from our standpoint too, we're a business that runs on commercials and advertising and things like that. We're lucky enough because not every radio station can do this or have two people that can do this.
Yeah.
Probably one of the fewer reasons that we're able to do this is because it's you and I, because we're willing to go and do a full-time job after this.
Yeah.
Because most stations can't afford this.
Yeah.
So, but we're able to do this and talk like this, have a conversation like this, and have a conversation that's funny, and have a conversation that's end on a high note, and prayers for this person, and this person needs a kidney, and this person, is going to be at the fair, and we can do all of those things.
Right.
Because of where we're at. But most of these corporations, I worked for a radio station that was fairly independent, smaller company, then was bought by the 7th biggest radio company in the country at the time. It was called Wait Media. And everything changed. My partner got fired within a month. And then I had to do the show by myself.
Why? Like what?
I went on vacation, and instead of him playing best of, the week the CEO happened to be in town, was listening, and he tried to do a show himself. And he said, if that's your big morning show, that's unlistenable. And the general manager and operation manager, I was in Florida. They tried to tell him, no, that's not the show. That's not the show. This guy, the main guy's on vacation. It's, and he's like, yeah, I don't care. Then you got to get rid of that guy because that guy's terrible. So I was told, you're not playing enough music. You gotta get in 9 songs an hour.
What? 9 songs an hour? What did you talk? You talked for 3 minutes?
It stopped. They tried to stop it from being a talk show. So I didn't agree or concur.
What did that sound like? No, I'm kidding.
I would go on and say, we had a meeting with corporate, and we got to play more songs, but we still got to get in our funnies. So here's a quick song from Guns N' Roses, and I would edit songs so that it started and ended in 7 seconds. It was a little bit of a jerk, but at the same time, the general manager would come in, and every day I'd pop my head in his office and I go, hear anything? He goes, still got a job today. So because they had talked about that they
Who
might
can work like that.
It's nobody. So but that's because they had talked about wanting to change the format of the station and turn it into a light hit station, which was working for them in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. So they just decided that,
Ooh.
So that's when I went out to Kankakee. And
so then
it all
is
worked
it
out because then
possible-
I met this woman and we got married and then we got divorced and then it was a whole thing.
It was a whole thing.
And now look.
Wow.
So
Woo.
everything
Okay,
happens
so
for a
then,
reason.
Okay, so wait. So here's what I want to know, and maybe we do it when we come back from break. But okay, so was there a way for you to see it coming? Like, how do you because I'm sitting here right now feeling like really vulnerable because I don't think before I speak ever.
So
other than to swear, I have not.
Right.
And
but what do you mean?
but I'm
There's nothing for you
saying
to be scared of because the company sold to a bigger company.
Okay.
And that's how all this started.
Got it.
So, and it's funny because when they met with me, when they bought they said,
don't go changing.
Whatever you do, don't leave. Don't, because the general manager was a guy that was a guy named Gary who I'd worked for before, and he was leaving, and they were afraid he was going to take me to another station back to Kankakee where I came from.
Right.
So,
wow.
So yeah. So it was.
Look at it, Mr. M.
It was a whole mess. So, Mr. M says, yes, God bless you both. You guys work so hard to make sure our community thrives. Just know that it does not go unappreciated. That's very nice, Mr. M.
It's very kind.
And I hope it didn't sound like I was trying to break my arm.
No, we love what we do. So
yeah,
no.
It wasn't that. I was just trying to compare it to, there's a lot of companies that get bought out and they make a ton of changes and there's nothing you could do. Thankfully, we can do most of the things we want. The things that hold us back are the financial things,
Yeah.
So, and that's just,
which God willing in time will come. I just can't pound so much payment.
It's all
I don't
part of
get
it.
to do the numbers the way I want to.
Yeah. It's all just part of that's just life,
Yeah.
But, and if in that case, like when I was in Ottawa doing that and it got bought, if the show wasn't doing well financially, I could understand making changes and doing things. But we had a waiting list for live reads, and the only way you can get on the waiting list was to buy regular commercials in the show. So it was my pay was based on, I got a percentage of what the show brought in. So it was I know that wasn't the case. So
yeah, that's always a throw. That always throws me when it's not a decision based on your performance, because then one could argue that, well, it makes it easy. It's not your fault. What it does is drive you crazy because, like, when I got let go, I was like, "What are you talking?" I threw up on the Zoom call. I was like humiliated because I was like, "What are you talking? What? Wait, what?" My brain could not process it.
Yeah.
No. What?
Well, that's how I felt when they got rid of my partner, because I'm like, now I'm stuck talking to myself. Like, this is ridiculous. What are we doing?
Yeah.
This is a show that's taken off out here.
I will tell you this.
The competition was saying, we can't keep up with him. He's everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing we can do. They just gave up on the idea of beating us in the morning, till they lied, and then ratings, and I saw ratings later, and that's a whole nother issue. But
I will tell you that the one thing I feel like the sooner I see it, I tell the kids all the time, the sooner you can see this, God's in everything, that whatever it feels like right now, because every time I got fired, it felt like the end of the world. I was blindsided. Then I was upset that I stand up for yourself. No, you're puking in a basket.
Right.
Right. Well, what are you doing? Like, it's not the end of the world. It's not, but no matter what, I couldn't think at the time. It's always a stepping stone to the next thing.
Sure.
It's always, God's got a bigger plan for you, but he's bringing you there.
Yep.
And you have to go through whatever you're going through. And it feels at the time like, oh my gosh, like I can't go home. Like I don't even, and I don't mean I can't go home because the people at home don't love me. That's got nothing to do with it.
No,
it's like,
you just don't know what to do.
Now what are we doing? How am I waking up tomorrow morning? How am I going to take that next breath is how I felt. Like gutted and winded.
Right. No, I get it.
But like all the time, it's been a step to good. Like you and I would not be sitting here
if all that didn't happen.
No,
I know.
So I try to give that to the girls so that they could see it sooner.
Yeah.
Although I don't know that you believe it sooner until it doesn't take the sting out of it. Or
Sure.
like, I don't know that I wouldn't have puked knowing what I know now then. Like, yeah. So anyway, but.
Yep. All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we got the Mr. P.
No
Locksmith
way.
and Security, Dumb Criminal of the Day.
No way.
It all flies when you're complaining about everything. All right. Stick around.
When you're making summer memories, let Red Baron Liquor's family of stores bring on the refreshment. From the crisp pop of a cold craft beer to the clink of glasses filled with top shelf bourbon or floral gins, every outing deserves the perfect pour. Discover an impressive array of $1 shooters and wines that complement your next meal, plus truly flavored vodkas for mixing or sipping. Visit Rensselaer, DeMotte, Morocco, or Cedar Lake. Red Baron Liquor has your summer spirit waiting.
Your wife is hot.
Okay, take it easy.
Seriously, she is hot.
Okay, I get it.
No. My wife told me your wife is hot.
Okay.
She said your air conditioner is not working and she's hot.
Oh, yeah, but everyone I call says they'll get here when they get here.
You got to call Rick from RH Mechanicals. He gets it done quickly and fixes things the right way. Trust me, he knows what he's doing. Give him a call, 219-405-5379.
RH Mechanicals for all your heating and AC needs, 219-405-5379. Be sure to like RH Mechanicals Inc. on Facebook.
Have trees that need trimming or removed? Make the smart move and call TNT Tree Service at 219-306-0996, offering free estimates in 24-hour emergency service. TNT can also prune and remove deadwood from trees, do crowning, grind and chip stumps, cable brace dangerous limbs, and clear lots. TNT Tree Service is your one-stop shop when it comes to making your property shine. TNT Tree Service, family owned and operated. Give them a call today, 219-306-0996. TNT Tree Service. They treat your property like their own.
Is your floor tired of water worries? At Carpet Barn, they've got the perfect solution. Dive into their huge selection of waterproof vinyl plank flooring, stylish, durable, and ready for anything life throws its way. And if you're craving comfort, explore the endless array of carpeting in every style and color imaginable. Plus, Carpet Barn's top-notch installers make sure your new floor looks absolutely perfect. Stop by Carpet Barn in DeMotte today or call 219-251-0022 and let them floor you.
Here we have the Limu Emu in its natural habitat, helping people customize their car insurance and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Fascinating. It's accompanied by his natural ally, Doug.
Limu, is that guy with the binoculars watching us?
Cut the camera. They see us.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Savings vary. Underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates. Excludes Massachusetts.
Is thinning hair or a receding hairline making you self-conscious? Try Hair Grow by New Nordic. Millions of men and women around the world trust Hair Grow. With its patented tocotrienol complex, Hair Grow naturally reduces inflammation in the scalp and is clinically proven to promote new hair growth and increase hair count in as little as 4 months. Stop feeling embarrassed about thinning hair and start looking and feeling your best with Hair Grow. Available online at Amazon, Walmart.com, and NewNordicUSA.com, or in stores at your local CVS.
If Ernest Hemingway was alive today, would he say this to you?
Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, all great writers. And after reading your book, I simply must add you to the list.
Wait, you don't have a book yet. So make a free call to Page Publishing. Turn your book idea into publishing gold.
800-215-6818. 800-215-6818. That's 800-215-6818.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins.
Join the millions of people who are celebrating going hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins. Footwear you just step into and they're on.
It's crazy how something as simple as a pair of shoes have made my life better.
After trying Skechers Slip-ins, I want all my shoes to have this technology.
See what everybody can't stop talking about. Go hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
What day is it?
Today is going to be the day.
Yay! I love Mondays.
is also Manic Monday.
What are you working on these days? What's going on for you? What's your current project?
All right, just living the dream.
What's on your plate these days? What's coming up for you? What's on the next page?
Another day, another dollar.
What are you working on?
Working hard or hardly working.
Here we go.
It's your showtime, folks.
Welcome into Touhyville, powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Check out Jasper County REMC's Facebook page, okay? You'll see stuff about their plans for out at the fair, the annual meeting plans. Also, it says on their Facebook page, when you register to attend the Jasper County REMC annual meeting, you'll receive 3 coins, okay? And they are worth $5 and are redeemable at most food vendors at the fair. So now, obviously, you're not going to get cash back if you use less than $5, but why would you use less than $5 at one of the food vendors? So get registered for annual meeting.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So, annual meeting was July 19th at the fairground. I knew it was during the fair. It was the first day of the fair. So then you can use the coins that you got already. Oops. Read ahead, Steve. Little bit of planning.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is why Cheryl and I are so different. Like, I'm usually the planner. I'm usually ahead of things. I'm more proactive in the
Right. Is it April Fool's Day? What?
That is one of those things that Cheryl would fall in love with me all over again if I came in with a plan and a folder with tabs. That's all.
I never
it would take.
fell out of love
That's
with
all
you.
it would take.
See?
Flowers are one thing, jewelry is something, but a folder with tabs, that's it. Her overalls would fall
Joe
off.
asked, when are we going to be at the fair again? 5 to 7.
5 to 7, Monday through Friday this
Yes.
week. 5 to 7, we'll be out there having some fun. Speaking of which, Jasper County Fair is going on now. So make your plans, jaspercountyfair.weebly.com. Also want to remind folks that the carnival starts tomorrow at 5. Okay. So it was beyond their control.
Right.
It's not something that they, could change up or planned or
But
just
knocking butts or whatever it is
there are certain days where Cheryl is lucky that it's me that's in charge here. Like
Well,
that, because
knocking-
I'm not sure how many meetings you would have with an actual program director, general manager about things on the air. Like, Cheryl, you're in sales, you understand marketing and things. Do you think that the Jasper County Fair wants anything promoted as knocking butts? Do you think that that's something that's
knocker butts.
knocker balls? It's the balls. You're inside of a big ball. It's nobody's butt.
All right. But you do wind up on your butt. You will wind up on your butt. Just saying. Knocking butts. That's what I thought it was.
No,
Knocker balls.
knocker balls. That's out at the Jasper County Fair.
Yeah. I mean, you can try some other good stuff.
Yeah. Oh, there's
in its
plenty of stuff to do.
Also, you know what I did catch yesterday? With all the rain, you're allowed to have bonfires.
Oh, they did change that.
They
yes.
changed that.
Mm-hmm. So there you go.
Aha!
Yes.
So as I get scorched in the Mr. Fake Producer we don't have in his office, he would be like, nice job on remembering the fires.
Yes. So the carnival will open up tomorrow at 5. It'll be open at 5 the rest of the week. Wednesday through Saturday, 5 to 10, $25 wristbands nightly. So and by the way, you can also get tickets to any of the grandstand events on their website, jaspercountyfair.weebly.com. So,
Yes.
all
and
right.
you'll want to do that ahead of time because the derby,
Good idea.
the derby and the drag racing,
mud drag,
drag.
the mud drags, the rodeo, the ATV rodeo,
Yeah.
all that good stuff. So plenty of fun stuff. And then you got the free stage.
I still can't get over Ashley Hopp was a rodeo person.
I know, right?
That's insanity.
I love hearing
But I
stories like
love that, right? She came in here all made up and proper and
Well,
and I'm like, Oh my gosh, she's like a cowgirl.
Right. Well, tomorrow we're gonna have somebody from 4-H, and I think that's gonna blow us away
It
because that's not
is,
something
'cause
that
we
we
don't
dealt
know
with in
from
the
that
city.
world.
Like,
Yeah,
So I think that's
yeah.
gonna be exciting. So, so anyway, come on out and see
cool.
us tonight out at the fair, 5 to 7.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
All right, I mentioned this one in passing this morning, but didn't really dive into it. A man in Nevada has been arrested after police say he was seen chugging a bottle of Tabasco sauce. He was in a parking lot, chugged a bottle of Tabasco sauce.
Doesn't that hurt?
I would think.
Like I'm just thinking of my throat the first time I had vodka.
Yeah.
It burnt so badly.
Did it really?
It burnt so badly.
So-
Burnt so badly.
So the first time I had vodka, I said, "Can I have more?"
Did you?
I liked vodka for whatever reason. I liked the taste of vodka, and I like the taste of tequila. Which is why I don't drink either, because I enjoy it.
Yeah, I dumped the guy that handed it to me, and I thought it was water. So I took a chug, and then he thought that was funny.
Oh,
and that was the end of that.
yeah. See, I had the first time I ever had vodka. It was a vodka and 7-Up, and similar. I thought a friend of mine, put a little bit of vodka with 7-Up, and so I went to go drink it, and it was like vodka and a little bit of 7-Up. Yeah.
But I just remember the fire. I can't imagine drinking.
Yeah, it didn't bother
hot
me.
sauce.
Yeah.
Oof,
Yeah.
oof.
No, hot sauce, forget it. Yeah. So apparently he was challenging random people in the parking lot of a sporting goods store to fight. He also had a knife on him. He didn't have it out. It was in his sheath. But he's out there with a knife. Also, shirtless, by the way. I mean, this sounds like Florida all over the place, or an episode of Cops for that matter.
Yeah.
I mean, every episode of Cops had a shirtless guy, somewhere.
Or that episode. What was that one? Cheaters. That's what this.
That show, my God. I mean, yeah, that was insane.
Yeah.
That show. This happened last Monday. 48-year-old Michael Smith, not the Christian singer.
Michael W.'s not
Right,
to be
right. It's unclear what the guy's deal was, but he was shirtless when police showed up. He called them some choice words, threatened them with a knife. No one was injured. Michael was charged with assault with a deadly weapon and possession of drug paraphernalia. I'm shocked. He was high. And the bottle of hot sauce was disposed of. So protect yourself from dumb criminals with Mr. P, Locksmith and Security Hardware, Locksmith, Surveillance, and more. Lock yourself out of your car. Put this number in your phone for when you need it, 219-866-7171. You're a business owner. You need new keys. You need new locks. You need new closures. You need a door fixed, whatever it is. They repair and replace all commercial doors, hinges, handles, closures, locks, keys, and more. MRPLocksmith.com. That's MRPLocksmith.com. Go and like Mr. P, Locksmith and Security on Facebook. And I don't know what days and stuff, but you may just happen to run into him cooking up some pork burgers at the Rotary pork burger truck this week out at the fair. So he's always out there at some point. So I'm sure you'll see him out there at the fair.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny and breezy with a high near 84. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 63. Tuesday, sunny and breezy with a high near 85. Tuesday night, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 66. Wednesday, sunny and hot with a high near 92. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low around 74.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
When you say Rensselaer Marathon by the tracks, Rensselaer Raceway Gas, or even Rensselaer BP by the river, one thing comes to mind, and that's convenience. At each location, you'll find they have snacks, drinks, hot food, and almost anything you need to satisfy your cravings and household needs. The fact is, Shorty and his excellent team are ready to serve you. For convenience, quality fuels, and friendly neighborhood service, visit all three locations: BP by the river, Rensselaer Marathon by the tracks, and Raceway Gas. Quality fuels, quality people. Smith's Ace Farm Store in Rensselaer is your full-line hardware store that carries a large selection of items for the farm and your home. Smith carries the brands you know and trust, like paints from Benjamin Moore and Clark in Kensington, tools from DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Craftsman. They have your yard covered, too, with a full line of yard equipment from Steel and Toro, along with grills from Weber, Big Green Egg, and Traeger. Stop by Smith's Ace Farm Store, 231 in Rensselaer, and see why they say, if it's for the home or the farm, Smith has it.
Since 1995, Boise's Indiana Truck Accessories has been Northwest Indiana's trusted source for top quality truck accessories and expert installations. Boise's is an authorized real truck dealer. They specialize in window tinting, trailer hitches, truck caps, and tonneau covers, and more. Boise's does detailing on cars and trucks too. Stop by and see John and the different displays on hand at the Boise showroom, located at 603 South Halleck Street in DeMont. Visit boises.com and like them on Facebook. Boise's, driven by quality, powered by experience.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today. When their country asked them to serve, they served their country. Now it's our turn to support our veterans. Make your plans now to be at Goodstock Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. The mission of this day-long music festival is to support the Jasper Newton Veterans Assistance Fund that provides assistance to veterans and their families in Jasper and Newton counties that are facing financial hardship. The day starts with a pancake breakfast at 8 a.m., followed by a motorcycle flag escort ride to honor our military heroes. Gates open at 1:30 with plenty of food, community vendors, and a day of unforgettable live music, highlighted by performances from Lindsay Lau, the Jason Wells Band, The Y Store, and Rock America. Buy your tickets online at goodstockmusicfestival.eventbrite.com or at the gate. For more information and sponsorship information, visit goodstockmusicfestival.com or email them at info@goodstockmusicfestival.com. Goodstock, Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. Help support America's heroes.
Check out the Menards Lafayette South Self-Storage Facility. Menards Self-Storage, located directly beside the Lafayette South Menards store, offers the most convenient and secure self-storage in the area. This facility features 24/7 access, video surveillance, and on-site management. Menards has warehouse units at the best prices in the area, and your first month is free. Units are going quickly, so reserve yours now at menardsselfstorage.com.
Save big money at Menards.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Another
Monday. Here we go again.
Let's get this over with.
Let's get this over with.
Let's get this done.
One of the great things about this show is that it's smart, but it's so silly.
Really?
But silly in a way that doesn't make me cringe.
Sounds like a winner.
Good enough for a
Monday morning.
Okay.
Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Portions of the show today brought to us by our friends over at the Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's. Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's. Of course, download your McDonald's app so you can save big on all the good things that McDonald's has in Hebron, as well as Remington, DeMott, 2 locations in Rensselaer. And of course, they sponsor our streaming video, which I just turned on. So you can see our smiling faces. You can see Cheryl's patched overalls. So you can see my Q shirt. All Oh, whoops! I didn't turn your microphone on. I'm sorry. All because of our friends over at Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's. Also want to mention our friends over at Bierk's Fine Jewelry at the corner of 18th and Main and Lafayette. Visit Bierks.com. And Jasper County Community Services doing great things for those 55 and older in the area. Plenty of great things happening. Today, today's Mission Impossible
Dum, 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 dum,
at
da-da-da.
Rensselaer's
Da-da-da.
Senior Center.
All right.
What is the Mission Impossible? I need to, I'm sure it's in here in my stuff. By the way, this Thursday is Senior Day out at the Jasper County Fair.
Yes.
1 to 3. Peggy and Jill will have entertainment, music, songs, familiar favorites, refreshments, bingo. Everyone 55 and older is welcome. It's held in the conditioned community building.
Air conditioned.
The not just conditioned, air conditioned. Okay, well, I'm doing multiple things here. We don't have to always point out everything that Steve does wrong. Sometimes he does stuff right. All right. Mission Impossible with Jerry Scott, motivator, educator, pastor, dog breeder, and more.
I think that's her brother.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. I think. I could be wrong.
All right. Awesome. Now, okay. Oh, some days are better than others. Okay. Yeah, so this is at the Rensselaer Senior Center today. Okay. July 21st. Okay.
It's always fun.
Yes. They're always doing good stuff
Mm-hmm.
at the Jasper County Community Services, whether it's the Rensselaer Senior Center or the Fozzie Senior Center. So speaking of fun, nobody wants to miss this. So don't do anything. Don't move. Don't sneeze. Don't do anything. We're gonna take a break. We come back. We end on a high note. So don't go anywhere. Stick around.
Immerse yourself in the nostalgic aroma of home-cooked meals at Royal Oak Family Restaurant. They offer a diverse menu from kitty delights to Italian fares, seafood specialties to endless options. Royal Oak offers daily specials and soups. Every Friday is a fish fry special with prime rib being offered every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Visit them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that everyone in the family can enjoy. Royal Oak Family Restaurant in Rensselaer, where meals become memories.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook. Smith's Ace Farm Store in Rensselaer is your full-line hardware store that carries a large selection of items for the farm and your home. Smith carries the brands you know and trust, like paints from Benjamin Moore and Clark in Kensington, tools from DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Craftsman. They have your yard covered, too, with a full line of yard equipment from Steel and Toro, along with grills from Weber, Big Green Egg, and Traeger. Stop by Smith's Ace Farm Store, 231 in Rensselaer, and see why they say, if it's for the home or the farm, Smith has it.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We have to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much.
You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at endurancewarranty.com.
In sports, it's the dream team. And if your car is out of warranty, there's a team for that as well. You, the driver, your mechanic, and Endurance to pay for the repair bills. I'm Danica Patrick. In the past 5 years, auto repair costs have gone up over 36%. And if your manufacturer's warranty is expired, you'll have to cover it all. With an Endurance auto protection plan, no matter what the mileage, if your car is under 20 years old, Endurance can get you covered on the engine, electrical system, transmission, AC, and more. Endurance has plans for any budget. Repairs can be done by the certified mechanic of your choice. Plans cover 24/7 towing, battery jumps, fuel deliveries, tire changes, and lockout services. Act now and get the benefits of our Elite Plan, a $2,000 value at no extra cost. With Endurance, you could never pay for covered auto repairs again. So call now for your free quote.
Call 800-291-0342. 800-291-0342. 800-291-0342.
All right, it is time for us to wrap things up for this Monday. Really, just for this part of the day, just for this portion of the
It's
day.
only just beginning.
That's right, because we are going to be out and about at the Jasper County Fair tonight, 5 to 7. Make your plans to come by our Yoder portable building, where we've been in the past years. If you haven't come out to see us in past years, you just head down the midway like you're going to the grandstands. Just head down towards the midway, and you'll see our big Yoder portable building.
Mhm.
So it's exciting stuff. We're going to be out
Yeah.
there. We'll have summer fun special, exclusive, first time ever summer fun T-shirts.
Mhm.
This is nothing like you guys have ever seen before. So we're excited about this. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And we'll have so now. So you're not confused. We're not going to have tickets to all the things like Indiana Beach, Deep River Water Park, Holiday World tonight through Thursday. Tonight we're going to have T-shirts. That's what we're giving away Monday through Thursday. Then Friday, you wear your shirts to the fair.
Mhm.
We want to see, no pun intended, we want to see a sea of Touhyville Summer Fun T-shirts.
Mhm.
Now, people have asked us, what if I got a T-shirt last year? Like, can I wear a Touhyville shirt? Can I wear a Q shirt? Can I wear a 98 Gold shirt?
Sure.
Friday is wear one of our station shirts, whatever it is. So, and we're going to gather at about 5:45 Central Time so that we can take a big Touhyville family picture at 6 o'clock. It's going to be a lot of fun. Cannot wait.
Yeah.
So that's going to be great. So, so that's going to be all this week, 5 to 7. We're going to be out there enjoying ourselves. So, speaking of enjoying ourselves, are we ready to end on a high note?
We are. All right. Today's high note is brought to us by Coach Montes. I love him.
Okay.
He's very motivational, but I really love what he has to say. So they keep telling you that you're stuck, that nothing's changing, but that's only because they don't see the rewiring happening beneath the surface. Every time you create, you rewire. Every time you have a deep, real conversation that stirs something in you, you rewire. When you journal your truth, visualize what's possible, or dance yourself back into your body, you rewire. When you stop numbing and actually solve a problem instead of escaping it, you rewire. Even something as subtle as a scent can shift something in your nervous system. That's rewiring too. Silence, that sacred place, that sacred space most people run from, it rewires your entire perception. Your hobbies, your presence, your ability to truly listen, rewiring. Forgiveness, even when it feels undeserved, that rewires you on a cellular level. Setting goals isn't just for productivity. It tells your brain, hey, I'm moving forward. Self-reflection gives you the map. Humor brings oxygen back to your soul. New perspectives crack open new pathways. Facing your fears, rewiring. Patience when your ego wants to control, rewiring. Tell your story. Learn their language. Touch with intention. Pray with presence. Solitude, it doesn't isolate, it integrates. Healthy boundaries are not just about keeping people out. They're how you teach your brain you're safe. Letting go, that's divine courage in action. Consistency rewires you to trust yourself. Small wins teach your brain you're becoming someone who follows through. Nature sounds calm, the storm within. Compassion softens the edges. Eye contact reminds you that you're still human. Art speaks when words can't. Challenges shape you. Presence grounds you. And change rewires everything when you stop resisting and finally say yes. So no, you're not stuck. You're rebuilding from the inside out. Every conscious choice, a new connection. And this time, it's all aligned. So I wrote, Steve Touhy, I am glad to be doing this journey alongside you. Love me.
Why do you got to do that at the end? It's a high note.
Crying on a high note.
Right. All right. Well, thank you. That's very sweet. Thank you. Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself just a great Monday. Hopefully we see you out at the fair later tonight or this week. Have a great day.
Or we'll still be crying.
It's always possible. We'll see you tomorrow or later today. Take care.
This is the Q 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer.